Well, hello. Welcome.
Hi.
It's time for some Pathfinder as we continue our climb through the Pinnacle of Avarice. Um, Last week, you guys took care of Throne Room, um, but before that, you guys proceeded through the double doors at the top of the ramp, finding a slightly transparent image of Karzug, who then began casting a spell. He tried to hit. Let's see here. He tried to hit Urzulin with a reduced person spell, but the effect was absorbed by her rifle in a protective way. Um, you guys then realized that you could take any of your weapons and smack or stab or otherwise hit the image of Karzug to dispel it. And Kaede did so, slamming their hammer into it, sending a sort of magical backlash back through to the other side. After that, you guys took a left turn and you went through the immense set of golden double doors, where you found several giants, including one giant that was considerably larger than the rest, as well as a woman seated on the throne, decked out in all kinds of beautiful full plate armor and various. Um, I am losing my words here. Various personal adornments, and she fought with a glowing a sword that seemed to glow of gold. Um, you guys worked your way through the giants, taking out the largest one first. This seemed to break an enchantment or a domination of some sort that giant had on the rest of them, causing the other giants to flee, allowing you to sort of neutralize the woman without much more of a threat. You guys figured out that she was being possessed or controlled in some way. So you decided to separate her from her scimitar for a full day, at which point you guys scraped up some of the diamonds from the throne itself, plucking them out, and then pulverizing them into dust so that Lily could use greater restoration to heal this woman, allowing her to remember her old life. And she had mentioned that she used to lead a gang of criminals in Riddleport, and that was about 5 years ago. And then this scimitar, Chelin, the Sword of Greed, had been in her collection, but dormant. And when she went to investigate it one night, the sword sort of became alive again as the rune well up here in Xin-Shalast had been reactivated. The sword immediately took control of her, and she proceeded to make her way up here, where she was given a hero's welcome and assigned the position of essentially Karzug's champion. Currently, I believe it was agreed upon, or at least somewhat agreed upon, that Kat is carrying Chelin in her possession, but within her bag of holding. She believes that if the worst were to happen and the sword were to take over her mind, that she'd be a bit easier for the rest of you to deal with than if Dino had the same fate befall him. Otherwise, the woman who you now know as Viorian, she gave you some more information about Chelin, the fact that it's one of seven swords of sin. She has no knowledge of where the rest of them are, but this one of the seven, the Sword of Greed, was in her possession. You guys took a rest, and there was nothing through the night that bothered you, although Chomper Chopper wasn't the best at staying on watch, as he was kind of nodding off through the evening hours. But yeah, so you guys woke up. Viorian is still like kind of in a bad way health wise. But from here, we established that there is another set of double doors this way, as well as a more open hallway that leads down here to who knows what. No one has investigated any further than the throne room. So, with that, we'll pick up from there. You guys can prepare your spells, and I already took everybody's hit points. And then yeah, we can get going. So what do you guys want to do?
Push forward.
Before we go any further, we need to make sure that new friend here has a weapon that's not going to try to curse her.
So she does. She when you guys disarmed her initially, she just drew another scimitar and continued to fight with that. So she has another scimitar, and she also has a longbow. So she's good on weapons. No, she's not in good health at all. You guys didn't like you didn't like heal her injuries. You only healed her mind. Okay. All right, so that is 150 hit points recovered. She's feeling a lot better. I wouldn't say she's 100%, but she's definitely thankful for your.
And it ends all of those effects.
Your
That's
kindness.
insane.
It does, yes. She has a lot of health. More than any of you. So, more max health than any of you. By a fair amount, yeah. You know, like I said, she's feeling okay after the heal spell.
Do I have a swan feather? Probably not.
I mean, that's
Maybe,
up to you.
Maybe a lower one, like a instead of a full heal, because the pressure is not that much more. Like maybe like a cure wounds or two will do the job.
Yeah.
Also, buffs for everybody.
Cheese for everyone.
The person who tells me they don't like cheese is a fucking liar in my eyes.
I like cheese.
I like cheese, but cheese doesn't like me.
What's up?
I feel that.
Huh? Food downstairs if you want it. What kind of food? Green beans, some kind of fried potatoes.
I want green beans and fried
Or a big
potatoes.
potato.
Yeah. Come on. Just tell
Right,
everybody
so-
what you're fucking eating, man.
Pure critical. And I'll add I'm just gonna add that as temporary hit points.
Very nice.
Full heal. Woo!
The bear's endurance stuff. I mean, like I'll just it just makes it easier for me to do it that way. Okay, so that is.
Does everyone already have mass bull strength?
Okay, Viorian does not benefit from bear's endurance, so she already has a
I'm
plus
moving
4
forward.
to con.
Oh wow.
Um,
But moving
Ah, now I have a chance to catch up. Not much, but there's me, goddammit. I'll do what you deem necessary. If you think we need those right now, go ahead. If you think you want to weigh on it, weigh on it. And I'm gonna cast double bark skin, one for me, one for Chomper. And Giga Chomper has returned, as he should.
Animal growth.
Yeah.
So he's now gargantuan size.
Much as I love that, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be huge size.
Oh, right. So, yeah, then his token doesn't change. It was already huge. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So, Kaede, it looks like you're moving towards the open hallway rather than
Slowly, yeah, I'm slowly just going in that direction, not to like necessarily leave everyone, just to be aware of what might come from over there.
Okay, sure. All right, so go ahead and roll perception. All right, pretty good, pretty good.
Are we all rolling, or?
If you want to.
All right, I'll roll.
I don't also like to. I like being able to see with my eyeballs.
It's good to see from eyeballs.
Guidance. 41. God damn it, your eyeballs are better than mine. Depression.
I'm an owl, so.
All right, so based on positioning here, some of these checks are going to be more listening than anything else. Let's see here, Bear's endurance is checked off. Were there any other buffs that I needed to know about?
I did bark skin, I did animal growth, and I did Bear's endurance.
Right. Okay. You used your wand for the bark skin.
Oh no, I have my two normal castings because bark skin on the wand is a little bit lower than what I can do naturally.
Right. I'm asking, like, did you use the wand for everybody else and the spell slots for yourself? Because I know you've done that before, so I just want to make sure I'm checking off the right thing.
I'm gonna use I should have mentioned that bark skin and everyone else with my wand.
Right. Yeah. So the wand and everybody else. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. I just want to make sure everybody's got the right values here. So, okay. In the interest of not delaying, so with that perception roll, I'll do Kaede first because you're closest. So from where you are, you can hear movement coming from the other side of the wall here.
Okay.
As well as further away from you. Maybe either down the hall or in another room that's beyond the one beyond the wall that's right next to you. You're not sure how many. You just know that there are creatures of some kind beyond. Given that you are closer than others, you think you detect a pretty bad stench coming from the other side of this wall as well.
I'm gonna back up a bit and tell the others, being like, we're definitely not alone. We're definitely not alone, and also there's something possibly dead and decaying on the other side of that wall, or worse.
At this point, Viorian is going to look towards you and just say, show me. Take me to where you picked up on this. And so she's going to follow you.
That's a lie.
And yeah, Dino, you notice it right away. And Dream, even though you're just like on the outside of it, you're starting to pick it up as well.
I'll follow.
Viorian just takes a small sniff, seemingly like she knows better, and she says, "Yes, the Hungerers."
That's a stupid name.
You won't be saying that when you look at them. They are grotesque, horrifying creatures.
I don't know if you've met me before, but
I mean, you have a look at him. He is pretty gross and gross task.
And yeah, at this point, she like looks over at like Deerface and then Electro Boy, and she's just like, "Okay, that's what you named him, man. He's Electro
I
Boy."
know. I forgot I named him that.
And she's just like, "Okay, maybe you know what you're talking about."
Thank you.
Still, we should take care and precautions. They're no joke.
Agree.
And as the silence becomes a little awkward, she just says, "So, which way shall we go?"
Towards the
Kaede,
hungerers.
yeah, Kaede kind of goes, well, I think down the path makes sense.
Very well. Would you like me to lead the way, or do you
Kaede
prefer?
just nods. Kate's like looking and being like, considering you know the area and the beings in here know of you and think you are still with them, I say you leading and having us quote unquote as a trail of prisoners might be more convincing than me just butting in my head.
Very well. And she shuffles her way to the front. Feel
Okay.
free to arrange yourselves however you like.
I'll take middle.
Left.
I will take, I guess, behind Dino. Chomperites and Electro Boy up the rear. Just so
Yeah.
they're so big.
All right, moving.
Yeah, but they can just walk over you, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Moving the quiet people into position then. All right. So Viorian is going to hug the wall as she rounds the corner. She gets to about here, and then yeah, she turns around to Dino, and she says, "There's another image."
Dino's just gonna look at her. He's gonna say, "Well, do you want to pretend that we're captured, or do you just want to fuck him up?" Because honestly, I'm good with either option.
I might prefer to not be seen by him.
Kay just grins and goes, "Oh, the only other person here has some semblance of truth of allegiance to this group is me." Fuck. Cade says, and then walks up to the front.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do good old good cop, bad cop. You're a good cop, try to get answers out of him, and I'm back out. I'm gonna threaten him with his life.
Okay, Kate says, bracing for the terrible
Uh,
or wonderful outcome.
Viorian just says, "I'll watch our backs," as she kind of heads back behind Chopper and begins to just be trained on the double doors up here in case anything were to come through. But yeah, sure enough, as the two of you lead the way, you do see another image of Karzug. As he taunts you, as he is apt to do.
Also, yeah, I think he needs better material because if that's a taunt, that's pretty cringe. What do you think?
I vote cringe.
Look, man, I just pushed the button, okay? Like,
No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of Karzuk. Like I'm trying to talk shit to him because you know I have high intimidation, so that's what I'm gonna do.
but he does look towards you, Dino, and just says, "Oh, it's a shame that you were the first to appear. Your friend loves this spell, let's see how it works on you. And he's going to cast something towards you.
Can I ask Kate, I have a plan, like, for her. First, try to use her hammer to block it in case it's transmutation.
It is.
Kate whips out their hammer and braces for impact.
So,
Swing, batter up kind of deal.
So yeah, Kaede, you charge forward. Your the spell that was meant for Dino hits you instead. However, your hammer absorbs it, and his casting of Aboleth's Lung has no effect on you.
I just grin from afar and say, "Gotta do better than that."
And at this point, you rush in, and I imagine you are going to smash.
Smash, bang, bang.
All right, so you swing your hammer towards the image. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Uh, 35 is plenty good enough. As you smash the image of Karzug. Dispelling it.
Goes a weasel.
Okay. And you are once again free to continue your moving about the pinnacle. The hallway continues further to the southeast before ending at a wall and taking sort of a left turn. And then also directly in front of you, there is the set of double doors here.
I look at Dino and I go, do we want to continue going around to see what might be there, or do we want to advance on the doors and we know there's probably the hungers on the other side?
Say we keep exploring. There's no need to commit to something when we don't have to yet.
I need nod in agreement and head down.
So, Kate, I have a plan.
Oh, I stop. Kate makes like 2 steps and goes, What? Plan? Yes.
Oh,
Plan.
oh no, we can keep going back to the other. I was gonna say, like, the reason why I asked you to block it instead of me is because if it turns out he didn't cast a transmutation spell, I can just cast a spell magic myself. So that way, no matter what, we can always say "fuck you" to him and stop his spells in his tracks. But in order to do that, I need my reaction.
Yeah, no. Kate kind of looks and goes, I kind of plan to be the tank as much as possible when Chomper is not fitting of the space. So it works for me. If you tell me to batter up, I will get ready to take whatever hit you need.
Appreciate it, but tanking's my job. Then I walk back to the others.
Kate's just kind of like mouth gapes and goes, you don't, throws our hands up and just follows in silence.
Our purpose that Dino's laughing the entire way he walks back.
I believe it. Really, it's just like, why'd you leave? No, don't do that. So we warn you
Alright guys, Karzug is getting desperate. He's using level 1 spells and shit. He's supposed to be a high level wizard. Cringe.
At least his aspects are. And then Kay kind of shrugs and goes, so there's a set of doors. We're pretty sure the hungers are on the other side of those doors. Don't see a sense in opening that. So if we all want to continue advancing around the loop-de-loop and pull, we could probably find other things.
But will your shoes be looking cool?
I'm so glad, thank you. I had to. Oh. So Kaede and then Aurelius just, after saying that, looks at everyone, like nods their head, and then about faces and just continues moving back forward.
The south.
And then we wait at the doorway to see if everyone else catches up. And I will be right back because my dinner just got to the door.
Nice. So with everyone following, Viorian is staying on guard as she continues to move around here. She keeps a scimitar at the ready, and she also has her other arm seems to periodically be like, reaching for her bow just in case. She says it's strange that this place isn't more active. Surely the noise.
We get a lot of news on the way here.
Surely the noise would have alerted everything, but no matter. Let's carry on. And so you guys continue down the hallway. You're heading this way, right?
Indeed. To the south.
All right. You guys eventually come to the aforementioned corner. We'll send you all around to the left.
Left.
Followed by another right and then another left. However, when you get to right about here, you can see that there is a single door here.
And there is a single door right there. I'm gonna ask Chomper to use scent on the door to see if any living creatures are past that door.
Okay. So Chomper uses his scent ability, and there is indeed something beyond the door.
All right. I'm gonna signal Kaede that something's behind this door, so I'm gonna recommend the same reason as before, where we just keep searching around until we get a basic layout of the map. Then we take out these people one by one. My suggestion is to keep her going.
Okay. Does anyone else have input?
I'm good with that.
Okay. So Dino, lead the way.
Onwards.
All right. So when you get to about there, you see yet another Karzug image appears before you.
Hey, shit lips, what's up?
Hold on, I'm just futzing around with these tokens.
I'm back.
Okay.
I have a new headset. I didn't know how to unmute myself.
Dang. So Dino
Oh,
is
wait. That was just a task.
Dino has run ahead and has located another Karzug image. This one is going to yet again try to taunt you and all that fun stuff, and he's going to once again cast a spell through it. This time you see something a bit different, something you may not have been expecting, as you watch as a fireball is sent towards you.
Oh.
I'm in danger.
Go ahead and make a reflex saving throw, please.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Is that sarcasm?
Do that roll. No, it's not.
29 is a success on the save, so you take half damage. 14 points of fire damage as you manage to dodge the brunt of the fireball's explosive blast.
Immediately I charge him and hit him with my sword.
Okay. So you rush in with your enchanted dominant scimitar. You swing, make an attack roll.
Power of the dominance compels you.
33 is good enough. The image is dispelled. And this is going to, once again, send a magical backlash through to the other side, having an unknown effect on Karzug on the other side.
I immediately go back to the other and say, guys, now he's really getting desperate. He's not casting transmutation spells anymore.
I'm just gonna literally watch Dino coming around the corner, like literally smoldering, his eyebrows just gone, and just being like,
Dude,
huh,
I make a
how's it going
save,
for
so
you?
my eyebrows are just fine.
You still got fire, buddy. They're singed.
Fireball is weak.
Fine, they were singed, okay? They're singed. You got half
Slightly
damage.
toasted.
Toasted. I'll take it.
Alright, like, Dino's kind of annoyed, and I say, I know I said I don't want to go through that door. I want to go through that door.
Kate's looking up and going, so, Mr. Tank, how did that go?
I already told you he's weak. He's getting desperate. He's not casting transmutation spells anymore.
Kate just nods with a little smirk and goes, okay, so whatever direction we want to go, I'm down. And looks at everyone else.
I'm gonna say that Chomper sensed that there's someone or something beyond that door, but like, did Chomper tell? Was Chomper able to identify what it was?
Make a perception check.
But he gave him guidance. $17.
So, Chomper doesn't know what this is. He even says as much. He tells you that he has no idea what this could be, but it's unlike anything he's ever detected before.
Alright, normally we have a track record of if Chomper doesn't know what it is, it's probably bad.
Kate shrugs and goes, so, forward or forward?
We'll come back for it later. Forwards!
Alright.
Oh, wait,
so,
door.
Kate just, like, spins around in circles and goes, whoa, okay, door. And then kind of, like, ushers everyone backwards.
So, door. Okay.
Choosing door.
Okay. So you choose the door.
I'm gonna have everyone go into battle stance, so as soon as I bust down the door, whoever's on the other side is gonna die.
So can we ready attacks? Is that what you're asking? And then you're
Yes.
also asking the DM.
All right. So, you go ahead and try to open the door. This is a pretty heavy door. Just give me a strength roll to.
Can we use life sense?
Power of my muscles compels.
Yeah, you could use life sense as well. Sorry.
Or you bust down the door. Let's find out if we can decide what's on the other side and where they are.
Good idea.
Gotcha. Paying attention. I used to be the typer in the last game I played it, so
All right, so yeah, Lily uses her life sense ability. Just have to remind myself of. Ember, stop going crazy up there.
Oh wow. Anything within 60 feet that's living, she just kind of goes, yep, ping.
Haha.
Yeah, hers is a little less. It's 30 feet from her revelation, but yeah, it still works the same. So yeah, you much like Chomper, you notice that there is something beyond the door. Again, without like sight or any other information, you don't know what it is. But there definitely is something on the other side of the door. All right, so Dino, I'll take a strength roll.
Power of me compels you. Fuck.
Yeah, you're having a hard time moving the door.
Fine. When in doubt, use dinosaur. Chomper, open the door for me.
All right, strength roll for Chomper will work as well.
Power of dinosaurs compels you, door.
Okay, that's a little better.
I know I have something that does blindside, and I'm trying to figure it out.
So Chomper opens the door, and on the other side of that door is a single creature.
I know what it is.
It appears to be some kind of angel. This creature has let's see here. It is an androgynous looking angel that has pale green skin. And its eyes appear to have been stained with tears, actually. It is in a great deal of distress.
Okay, I have knowledge planes. So, can I roll that as well as me knowing chances are if it looks like an angel, unless it's super tricky, it's probably a good thing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll knowledge planes, see if you can figure out what this is.
Guidance. Oosh.
It's not good enough.
Hey. Damn it. Like, I'm gonna beckon Kaede over because she is the knowledgeable one of the group.
Okay, just kind of waddles on over.
I go, Kaede! What's that?
What up? Okay, she starts backing up slowly. No, points through the door.
I'm gonna give you guidance.
Peeks through the little keyhole. It's just like, I wonder what you are.
32. Yeah, this is...
What? So a 33. Sorry.
So Kaede correctly identifies this creature as a planetar. Planetars are types of angels. I will...
Are they friendly?
Usually they are. So typically planetars are very muscular in appearance. Although this one is a bit more lean. Bald. Huge pair of shining white feathered wings. Typically planetars are placed in sort of general roles within celestial armies. They are leaders. Most planetars stand about 9 feet tall. They weigh something in the neighborhood of 500 pounds.
Oh shit.
They are known for being highly skilled in combat as well as destroying evil. And to the point where they would rather simply smite the evil in front of them than use diplomatic means, even though they do understand the concept of it.
Can I tell if this one's been corrupted in any way?
I grab my lie detector and ask if it's friendly.
So you
Lily?
it's going to take a step towards you. You notice now that it is wielding a very large greatsword. It doesn't say anything to you. It just moves towards you.
Am I using sense motive or no?
I would
Yes.
appreciate you sense motive. But since something popped up on the screen, something tells me I know what's gonna happen next.
I'm in danger.
Nothing's popped up on my screen.
Oh, I think he wants to be friends. And I'm just gonna start walking towards him with arms wide open.
Viorian comes walking up and she says, "What is that thing? I've never
There
seen
you
that
go.
before."
I got 32 for y'all.
Got a 33
One.
because you got guidance.
So
I didn't think I had guidance, but okay.
Always have
Nice.
guidance.
yeah, he
You usually cast it on yourself.
Where have you been this entire campaign? Every single chance I have to cast it on me or anybody else, I use it.
guidance is for everyone. That's a spam ability. I will give Dina credit for that.
I've been living under a rock.
It's okay.
Yes, yes, you have.
I live under a rock too. It's fine.
I'd rather prefer to
Patrick?
stay under a rock right now.
Rocks can't be that bad.
Well, there's an angel knocking at your door, Rock, so good luck with that.
So,
Does this thing want to kill us, Tim?
it is making aggressive movement towards all of you. However, it still does not speak to any of you. And with your sense motive, you feel that this is amiss, that there's something not right here. Typically, you would think of a planetar or some other type of angel as being able to know when there are good people standing in front of it. And so it certainly strikes you as irregular that one would
Ask because it's not a planetary.
one would move to attack.
His eyes are stained. Maybe that's why.
What are you gonna do? Get some tissues and wipe his eyes out? Or wipe his tears off? I don't know. That came out wrong.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use force if I have to.
Genuine question.
Actually, first, I'm gonna recommend that we all like step away into the hallway. So if it goes past the door, then we know, okay, he's gonna fight.
No, I have a question.
What's your question?
With my nat 1, genuinely, is there any implications, or can I just retreat?
Can we just say that I'm warning you?
I'm not asking the DM. I'm genuinely like, that's all.
I mean, yeah,
That's what we
you can retreat. I mean, you've no way of knowing whether or not this thing is going to pursue you, but you can retreat.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure since I rolled rolled a nat 1 and sense motive. If it was just like, oh yeah, totally think he's your friend, and you don't run away.
Hey, totem transformation.
I mean, you can use
I'm-
Lily's
I'm-
information.
I'm
I'm
gonna recommend that everyone back up a bit.
I just imagine Kaede just starts to go in advance, and Lily just grabs her, being like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, that's
Not
exactly what happens. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. We're just gonna say that here and now. I'm making it canon.
I like that. Okay.
I'm just like, I grabbed your wrist and I'm like, get back here.
Kaede stops and goes, oh, are we? Is it not? Oh, it's not friendly.
Not friendly.
Not friendly. Does it continue to advance on us now that I've left the room?
It does, yes.
Damn it.
If I close the door, does it continue to advance? I peer through the keyhole.
Poor thing must be confused.
I mean, it continues to move towards the door, sword in hand, with like, again, difficult to maybe read, but seemingly bad intentions.
You think
Okay, well,
sword? You think the sword is possessing this thing too?
Possibly. I'm gonna look at the sword and try to determine if it's evil or not.
I'm going to do my best to disarm them. I'm gonna surprise. Can I try to surprise them from like the side of the door and try to disarm them?
Roll stealth.
Yeah. Not the best.
Not the worst.
All right.
Ooh,
What?
I have dimension door.
You do have dimension door.
Can I dimension door behind it for all of us? So there's just the other side of the room.
Roll the spell quick. I don't remember how many people you can take with you. Oh, that's weird. None of the... Well, at least the description's there. So you can bring 1 per 3 caster levels. So you can bring 5 other creatures with you. Although Chopper counts as more than 1 because he's bigger.
I mean, I just the fact of the matter that we could flank him from either side and just have literally a split team and just be able to just crush in on him. That I feel would be good.
Okay. Now,
I
who
look
is...
at Urzulin and I'm like, if you also feel like it's getting too dicey, you could try and dimension door the rest of them over. And we could just run through.
Who was asking about the sword? Was that Dino? Or Lily?
Oh, that was me.
It was you.
I'm gonna use my eyeballs to see if it's evil.
The sword glows with divine light.
Oh.
All right, evil light. Got you.
Oh.
Divine? Like what kind of divinity? It could be evil divinity.
Was it the same type of glow that occurred when we were facing off against our new ally?
No. Different color, different nature of the glow, everything. It's... So, Kaede, who's coming with you on the dimension door?
Not it.
I'll come.
I'll go
I
with you,
would
buddy.
So I look at Dino and I say, Tank should stay the front facing of the party, and then pat the shoulders and say, so you stay here. And I grab Urzulin, Dream.
What? No, I'm not going. I could dimension door myself.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm leaving you.
Why
So then
waste it on me when
I
can
meant
do it
I
myself?
slipped up. I even said you could dimension door everyone if I fucked up. I just literally
Yeah,
jumped over
she
your
did.
character's name and said your name.
I just want to point out, Kate, that I likes flanking with Jumper, so yeah.
Alright, well, Kate's gonna take themselves and Earliest and Dream and Babu. And I guess the Wendigo.
Okay, so Wendigo counts as 2,
Me, Dream.
3, 4.
And then I guess either Babu or Aurelius.
Familiars or whatever. I'm not... Those are, like, considered on your person. So you can bring
2 more.
2 more.
Babu?
Yips.
Yeah, I consider familiars like part of the person.
Oh, I
So
wasn't sure
Oh,
if
sorry,
Babu
one more,
considered
not 2 more.
familiar.
when it comes to spell effects like this, yeah, I consider them to be like, you know.
So, do you know you want to come through?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so dimension door. Feel free to reorganize yourselves however you see fit. Fiorian will hold the front.
I suggested Dream quickly that Babu might scout behind us while we're fighting in combat. So, like, have Babu technically run from the fight, but just to give us more line of sight on what might come up behind us.
You said send Babu forward.
Yeah, like away from. He's not engaging in the fight, but like forward and here, so he can alert us and if we're about to also get flanked.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
so behind you, rather. Let me actually describe the
That's also fair.
the hole behind you there. So this is a hole that just goes out the side of the building, 2,000 feet down to the ground. So don't fall. Would be well advised here. Because yeah, that doesn't go anywhere except outside. So, you know, the bitter cold air rushes in from this opening here. The hole in the wall here doesn't appear to be intentional.
Okay. Well then. So there's nothing that's gonna come up behind us.
Not unless it's scaling the side of the building.
Okay, so I look at Dream. Everyone but Dino in this back end can fly to some degree. So I'm gonna look at Dino and go, you stay in the front of us and we'll flank from the sides.
Get it.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Pirates.
I only have one more dimension door today.
Ah, yeah. Yes.
Hee.
Well, I
Nice.
tried to
Go,
put
go
knowledge.
Aurelius, with your 13 roll.
That was Kaede, not Aurelius. I'm sad. I wish it was Aurelius because then I could reroll.
Sorry,
I don't
Kaede,
even-
Aurelius is taking over. You're now the familiar.
I got it. Oh, I'm so happy. They added a left arrow on the turn order thing. So I don't have to cycle all the way through.
Left arrow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you can go back to
Yeah.
the left. All of your parties and points to the left.
So I'm missing Ursuline.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Very nice. All right, and with that, you're going first. So, I mean,
Complain about having it take so long.
you can,
We're
yeah,
ready now.
you
Let's
can,
go.
you can reposition yourself before we start, just because I imagine that, I don't know, you wouldn't have just sat there the whole time, unless you want to.
I don't even know where I am.
You're right here.
No, I know where I am. I mean, like in real life, I don't even know where I am.
That sucks.
I guess I'll go right here.
Okay,
Cause I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is that?
that's Dream's blue dragon thrall that he's had for like 4 sessions now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me feel like a shitty person.
Come on, I'm messing with you. I'm not like.
It has not been 4 fucking sessions.
I mean, it has though.
It's not been out that long, has it?
It really has.
Yes.
It has been now.
Plus additional weeks off too.
Okay.
He's had it for like a month and a half.
That's the planar, right?
Yeah, the planetar, yes.
Pop, pop.
Anyway. What do I want to do with this bitch?
Oh no. Oh no.
We're
Isn't
just
that happy?
gonna do that. Oh no, it was a fail. Ah,
It is a
attended.
it is a fail.
But it's a 10.
Well, yeah, because 1 through 10, that's 10%. That's a failure.
But 10 is a failure. So, but I rolled a 10.
Right, but you can't roll a 0 on a percent die.
But I rolled a 10,
Yes.
and 10 is greater than 10.
Look, I don't know what any of this is. This is roll 20, doing goofy shit, but
What happened to Meats Beats?
the roll has to be. I understand this now. The roll has to be greater than 10 for the spell to succeed, and 10 is not greater than 10.
Greater than 10. 10 is equal to 10, so therefore it failed.
There should be a little line under that shit, so it's Meats Beats.
But then that would only be a 9% chance of failure.
I'm sorry, but I met it. I met that 10%. For all you know, it could be 10.0000001.
I mean, I believe that you're passionate in your argument here, but the spell still fails.
Rabble.
Yeah, rabble.
I respect.
All right, it's Dream's turn unless you want to move.
No, I don't
Okay.
want to move.
Okay.
I already moved enough.
Okay, this is the thing? The Planetar?
This thing, yes.
I'm gonna have the Deer Face attack it first.
All right. 30. Okay. So the bite misses. Both claws hit. So that's going to be a rend. Excellent. Quite a lot of damage. And 3 points of charisma as well. All right. What's next?
Dear face.
I'm gonna put an Umbral Strike on the damn thing.
All right. We'll strike 21 hits its touch. Let's see, fort save. Okay, 37.
Fuck.
It doesn't resist cold or negative, but still have. Oh no, I'm sorry, it does. My bad. So it is immune to cold. So it'll only be the negative portion of the damage that gets halved to 11 points. Anything else? Okay. So for Cat's turn, let's see here. First of all, fix that. All right. So Cat is a bit awestruck by the fact that she's looking at an angel and she's, wow, I've never seen anything like this or fought anything either. I'm gonna shoot it. And she fires her crossbow. Natural one. Of course. And the second one misses as well. Very true to form. Viorian. Gonna step into the doorway. You can see her kind of questioning a bit, as far as like whether she wants to swing at this angel, but she does anyway, as the rest of you have taken the lead on attacking. And she rolls just, that is ridiculous. She rolls 3 potential criticals on 4 attacks.
Wow.
Confirming 2 of them. Hitting with the 3rd attack as well. So all 4 of these are hits. Now I do need to adjust the damage slightly, as she is not using Chelin, but her other scimitar. Actually, no, I don't. The damage is the same. Just the hit bonus is a little less. So actually, there is one miss. So the 3 crit threats are all hits, and then the 4th attack is a miss. That is... Okay, that is an absolute fuckload of damage. Delivered to the Planetar. And, as she finishes her attacks, she kind of pulls back, and, those of you who are on the other side of her, so Dino, Kaede, Dream, if you like, you can make a sense motive check on Viorian.
I do.
Wait, what's going on? Who needs a sense
Well,
motive?
Not you, because you're on the same side of the angel as Viorian.
Fucking Christ.
Only those who can see her face. So Dino, and then, I mean, Dream, if you want to roll, you can. If not, then don't worry about it.
What am I rolling?
Sense motive, if you want.
Why sense motive? Did she do something wrong?
So she just pieced up the Planetar with her attacks, like, no joke. Just 2 like just perfect strikes, and then the 3rd one misses, and then she catches it again on the 4th one. And so she pulls back, and all right, Dream is going to be the only one who gets this information. Dream, you look at her as she finishes her attacks and sort of like pulls her blade back down, and there is just a genuine look of remorse on her face. Like she did not like having to do that at all. With that, it's now Lily's turn.
What do I do? I'm going to... I'm gonna just do that.
Alright, so bull strength on everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, Dino?
Alright. This thing needs to go down.
What about disarming the thing?
Point. First needs to be weakened, so Chomper's gonna go for the classic bite grab combos.
Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Roll the grab check. The first one hits. The second does as well, but I'd like to resolve the grab first. All right, so 40 is exactly what you needed.
Go.
So Viorian watches as Chomper reaches past her and just lays into the Planetar, grabbing it and holding it in his jaws. And the Planetar actually goes limp, and then Chomper goes to bite down again, and then Viorian just says, "Wait, stop."
What's up?
She just says, "I don't think we should kill this thing."
Kaede kind of pipes up and goes, "My original plan was just for us to go in and disarm it and then fight if it was still going to try to kill us, and we all just kind of went hard right there."
Sorry about that. We get tunnel vision. Well, specifically me and Chomper get tunnel vision every now and again. Good point. And seeing it go limp, I immediately kick the sword away from it.
Yeah, the greatsword falls to the floor. You like kind of sweep it back behind you towards where Aurelius and Babu are.
Don't touch that sword.
And Viorian just says, I've known about everything that's supposed to be in here and not supposed to be in here. And this thing is not supposed to be in here. But I don't know how it got here.
So, is it... Is it under any enchantment spells or anything like that? That I can tell?
Let me actually have to look up. It is under some kind of spell. I just have to look up what type of spell it is to properly answer your question.
Because I can actually break enchantment. It's kind of like.
This is not an enchantment spell.
Charm spell?
A what?
Charm? Is it charmed?
Well, no, charm is enchantment. That's the same thing.
Is this like a out of character knowledge? Is this like in character knowledge? Kaede just quickly checks. Hey, is that thing magic, or is that thing under spell? And then confirms yes, something's up with him.
Go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana.
Don't got that.
Well, I mean, Kay can do it too. You know, it's just whoever.
All right, Kay, I need you to do this for me.
Out of the people who are asking.
Hey.
Let's go 2 nat 1s and then a nat 20. Everything is perfectly balanced.
Okay, so
No.
what you learn from your knowledge is that this creature has been bound here.
I can fix that. I can fix
So-
that. I
So
can fix
possibly doesn't even want to be here.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's been in here against its will.
I'm looking at Ursula and jumping up and down and being like, you can fix that, right?
Oh, I can fix it, but I would be going with it. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no. Why oh no?
I could fix it, but I would have to go with it.
Oh dear.
How do I link the description without clicking on the spell?
Just click on the spell.
Kate,
Alright. Well,
question.
We know you're not using it. What?
If it's simply bound here, why did it attack us?
Kid was like, well, it didn't technically attack us yet. It just kind of menacingly starting approaching.
it's not on its home plane.
Doesn't
So
he have to be a dick about it?
Okay, the creature can be affected by anywhere but here only if it's currently not on its home plane. So technically, I could just do just it because I'm on my home plane, right?
Yeah, I would say that's legal, yeah.
Okay, so technically, yeah, I can fix it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I can fix it. Alright, Sirenscapes, or whatever the fuck is making that music, needs to shut up. Because he's giving me sense of
Tinnitus?
crisis because my tinnitus is acting up because
I was about to. I was called it.
I can lower it.
You can also control the volume for it on Discord personally.
Yeah.
I already had it really low, but he was making those tonal noises, and that like sends my tinnitus on like fucking skyrocket.
Yeah, I can understand why that would happen, yeah.
So, what would I have to roll to know whether or not this spell would let
Do what
the
you want.
creature escape?
Well, you guys already know that it's a planetar, which is an outsider, so
Yeah, but like you said, he's bound.
bound by a spell, yes. Which
Technically,
Could we dispel it?
uh
Didn't work the last time.
so yeah, you know that from the binding or from the information that Kaede got, yeah, it's a binding spell. It's greater planar binding that put it here. I can give you the details of that spell just so you know what's okay, so the only difference in the different ones is what you can call.
if it's a
What I want
curse,
to bring
like,
up is that we don't get to choose where he goes. It's just somewhere random.
That's true. You don't get to choose where he goes.
here.
It tells
Or
me
she,
that someone
t-
gets power.
It's a she technically.
Oh, didn't know that.
Wait, is this spell technically a curse?
I mean, it's not tagged with curse.
Damn.
Teleportation spell. But yeah, so basically, planar binding allows you to try to call a being from another plane to essentially trap it, which whoever did this had prepared some sort of trap for this creature. Through the use of a magic circle spell. This creature was given strict orders to seemingly guard this room, and that's about all you know. Yeah.
I could just say to it, I could send you anywhere but here.
I get why you want to do that. The problem is that if it doesn't work and he's still compelled to attack people he sees, then it might cause serious problems.
The chance of just sending him anywhere but here could send him to a plane where there's nothing to attack.
Yeah, but that's a risk, and that's a risk I don't like taking.
Fuck it.
After you successfully identify an outsider, you gain 1 additional piece of information for every 5 ranks you possess in that knowledge skill, and I have 10 ranks in that knowledge skill, so I get 2 extra pieces of information on them.
Right. So, yeah, basically I gave you that the role of planetars within celestial armies as an additional one, and let's see, I haven't given you. Okay, well, let me ask you, what one piece of knowledge would you like to know about them?
What are they scared of or weak to? Like, what could have bound it, and is
the only thing that breaks their damage resistance as far as weapons are evil aligned weapons.
so he was probably taken by someone with Karsuk. Hedron.
Likely.
Those of you who are standing next to the planetar, you're noticing that little by little the wounds are closing.
So Kate's literally just gonna grapple them, but like in the most like unthreatening way. Like, I'm restraining them, not trying to kill them. In fact, I literally have against their chest a wand of cure light wounds. Like, not being used, but like being like, okay, if I can get you to speak with us, I'll heal you. But I need some semblance that you're coherent and there. And I'm saying it in pretty much any language I have. I'm saying it in Celestial, I would guess.
Hmm.
Could we put it to sleep?
Like I want to.
Oh, it's unconscious right now.
If you want to help Kaede, be my guest with grappling, but Chomper has already got him grappled, and I'm thinking that Chomper should pin him so he can't move.
Her.
Would commune be any help?
Let's find out if it can talk at all first. Before that happens, I'm gonna give enhanced diplomacy to Kaede.
Okay,
I have a spell like thingy thing called commune.
click it so the info comes up in the chat if you want, and we can see.
Commune typically is used to contact some extraplanar or divine being, to usually ask for advice or something to that effect.
I guess that would be pretty applicable, being like, why is this planar stuck here, and what can we do to help it?
Go use it for that.
Right? That seems like a serviceable reason. DM?
Could be, yeah.
Let me do it.
All right.
Very cool.
So, yeah, the spell takes 10 minutes to cast. So you're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. But during that time, the planetar's wounds continue to close. And it remains on the ground for the length of the spell, grappled by Chomper, yes. and by the time the commune spell is finished with its casting time, the planetar, at least on the ground, appears to be fully healed. So, Lily, you are allowed. Well, you're allowed many different questions because of your caster level, but you can ask any questions that can be answered by either yes, no, or unclear, as you feel the voice and presence of your deity, Bastet, has joined you in this moment. So what would you like to know?
Did Karzug or anyone who knows him bring this angel to this plane?
Yes.
Are we able to help this angel?
Yes.
Is it bound by a curse?
No.
Alright.
Can we ask, like, hearing Lily ask these things out loud, can we start talking to Lily and being like, ideas?
Lily is okay. So here are the rules. Lily is the only one that can actually ask the questions.
Yes.
But if you stall, the spell is going to end. So you need to be on a continuous train of thought here.
Okay, see, that's why I was clarifying.
I'm gonna simply suggest, just real quick, to ask, can this planetar be reasoned with through persuasion or intimidation?
I'm gonna ask that. In the condition that the planetar is in right now, can it be reasoned with or intimidated at it in some way?
Unclear.
All right then.
Can I just send it anywhere?
It's not a
but
no.
here?
Is there anything in our disposal that can help it?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, Lily already asked, can we help it?
Yeah,
And
but
it
I
said
haven't
yes.
asked if we send it somewhere else, will it continue to attack people? You haven't asked it that.
Yeah,
Keep
good
attacking
point.
people if we release it without undoing the spell.
Unclear.
Man, it's worth a risk. I say we do it.
What, and
I'm
so
going-
potentially hundreds of people to die? Nah.
Nah,
I'm ending.
I know
I'm going
about
to
that
end
would
it.
be.
You're ending it. Yeah, that's fair. You
Yeah.
run out of.
You're ending the community. Well, no, you haven't run out of questions, but you can.
Oh, I thought you were saying stream of consciousness. I thought we were like.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're taking too long discussing amongst yourselves, then yeah, the spell's gonna end. So if you have anything,
Well, I can't think of any more questions. So...
okay, so then the spell will end then.
Yeah.
So we have a chance.
Kaede
looks at her newest companion and says, "You wanted us to stop this, and to be honest, I don't want to kill a being of good either if we can help it. But it's going to wake up, and it's going to try attacking us again.
Hey,
So,
Tim.
what do we do?"
Yes.
Add a character. If I just go ahead and do it, will that change my character alignment or no?
No, it wouldn't. You're not
Alright,
knowingly committing an evil act.
I'm sending it elsewhere.
All right, go ahead and roll the spell again.
Oh, what if I fail then? That's fucking.
Well,
because now you're actually using it. Okay, so.
Oh, that was just a barely passing.
As you go to release your spell, the planetar actually begins to stir and wakes up. So it is granted a will save against this.
Yes. So we don't kill it. So we're not killing a being of good nature.
This being of good nature might kill others, because as the god said, it's unclear if moving it's actually going to make it stop attacking people.
So, Urslan, you release the spell. Viorian spots the planetar beginning to awaken, and she is just like watching like two buses about to collide head on. Like she's like, no, wait, and the spell hits the planetar and nothing happens. It resisted it.
There you go.
The planetar wakes up and stands up, seemingly fully rejuvenated. Begins looking around to find its sword, and it says, "Thank you."
Kaede blinks. Just like, "Ah."
You've
Wait,
broken
what
the
the-
binding.
How did we do that?
We got rid of the sword like it did the last one. We just didn't give it a chance to wake up.
Oh,
No,
Fully
it's,
ready to just send it away. Did I happen to send the curse to someone else or whatever?
I could have been wrong. I was role playing that.
Did I happen to anywhere but hear the spell that was on it?
no, that's not how that works.
That would be funny if that's what I did.
That would be very funny. Yes,
That
but
would be fucking hilarious. Everyone's like, no, what if they end up killing other people? You know, fuck it. And then, oh, thank you.
You do realize that if that would have went south, that would have been really fucked up of you. I hope you know that.
That's the guy who killed 3 pedestrians over a tomato and a gunshot.
Okay, first of all, that was a long time ago. Second of all, that was you and me, the result of that. And third of all, fuck you. Moving on.
I'm not gonna kill the pedestrians, my dude. I'm not.
Well, we now know that events have already happened, and the thing just said thank you. So let it finish talking. Kate just kind of like looks at them both and like, settle down.
what did we do that broke the binding? I'm confused.
the planetar hears your question, and she says, well, let's just say that the person who put me here didn't close all the loopholes. I was commanded to guard this room in silence, with the only release being death, which you so swiftly provided me.
So we killed you and you revived yourself? Is that what happened?
Out of game knowledge, planetars possess regeneration, so yes.
Oh.
Kate just face bombs and looks at Dino and said, so for once her bullheadedness of fuck that one guy in particular worked?
Save the day.
What are you talking about? That strategy always works, all the time.
I meant to save someone, not murder them.
It saves millions of people. Thank you very much.
I tell the planetar that well, I'm glad we could help. We didn't mean to kill you, but we're glad we could help.
Yes. Well, you've done a great thing today. And now I think I might see fit to help all of you.
Kaede goes, boss battle!
We get an angel as a teammate. Yeah.
We just got some very, like Kate's saying this in character, we just got some very, very powerful beings on our side that we have no right having alliances with. This is awesome.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We absolutely deserve to have good allies. By the way, not downplaying you. You're awesome.
So
I'm not saying that they're bad allies, just a little. Kate's doing the like ta-da hand like stance meme, just like at the angel, just being like, we literal positive celestial. How many times do we get those?
None.
Exactly. And then I point at Electro, Sparky Boy, and the fucking Wendigo, and just being like, this is really what we got.
Oh, speaking of which, I have to heal Deerface.
Yeah, so Grave Touch, inflict critical, you know, the usual ways to heal undead. One of those.
Oh, I can do that too.
So, yeah, the Planetar says, "What do you seek in this place?"
Karzug.
I want Karzug to die to the point where he can never come back. That's what I want more than anything.
Ah, so you seek the Runelord, and you seek his destruction.
Kaede
you have
goes,
a
also
name?
his power? That would not be a bad bonus. And then pipes back down.
So Lily asks for the name. The Planetar. She says, "You may call me a Ruzi."
Ruzi.
Oh, I like that name.
That's a pretty name.
She says, in response to your declaration of wanting to kill Karzug, she says, "Well, it so happens that his apprentice put me here."
I was
Why?
about to ask, who brought you here? But never mind.
And when she says apprentice, those of you, I mean, Kat's kind of hanging out in the back, you know, she kind of gives like a side eye towards Viorian. But Aruzi, she continues and she says, "Well, okay, 7 points of healing for Deerface." She says, "The Runelord's apprentice thought that it would be oh so delicious to have heroes encounter an angel who wished to fight them silently and force them to kill such a good creature. But I see here that all of you, while I'm certain that you're all heroes in your own right, had no such inhibitions."
Right off.
Kaede sheepishly grins with fangs pointing and going, "That's worked so far."
Well, now you
There's
may
a-
think
He knows
that
his
I
boss.
would admonish you for that, but on the contrary, I think that is exactly what you'll need to be victorious here.
Very nice. Also, quick question: can you make evil weapons not so evil?
What? How did
Oh my god, you're still trying to get the sword.
It is worth a shot.
The number of greed points climbing ever higher for Dino for this campaign.
I regret nothing. If it's a simple question, and
Let
if
me-
it's yes, then I want the sword. If the
Let me
answer's
look
no,
at let
I
me
will
look
leave
at this
alone.
let me look at the spell list. Let me look at the spell list. Hold on. What does
Come
this do?
on.
No, that's not what that does. What does this do? Oh, nope, that doesn't work on that.
You know what? I can literally curse Dino to give up on the sword, and there's no negating it.
Aruzi says, "No, I cannot affect a weapon that knows what it wants already."
Dino shrugs. I had no expectations, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to ask.
Now I just gotta come up with the condition for the curse. That would be something impossible that Dino can't do.
Good luck with that, because Dino can do anything.
Can Dino lick his elbow?
Dino can lick his elbow.
Oh yeah?
And
Prove it.
you know, wild shape into an animal that can do that, and then he does it.
No. See, it's a conditional curse. So I can put so many conditions onto this curse.
And Dino can make one will save and negate the curse.
No, there's no will saves against it.
That's true.
I can just dispel it because I'm a boss.
Oh wait, no, his will negates. So yeah. Then
Yeah.
you can make a will saving throw against it. But if he fails it, then that just means he's got a conditional curse on him that could be impossible.
Nothing's impossible for me.
I wish you got as excited about everything else as you do PvPing people.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of him trying to fucking be greedy and take a sword that's gonna fucking turn him into an evil zombie or some shit.
Okay, back up. First of all, we were just talking about how it would be a very risky idea to send the Planetar to someone else because it might attack people. You didn't care about that. And then when I asked the powerful angel just to see if it's capable of making the sword for me usable. What's greedy about that? It's a powerful sword. Guess what? We're in the end game, so I want all the power I can manage.
You ever think that maybe it was designed not to be housed by a person in the party?
All rules are meant to be broken.
No.
You know what? Maybe I should ask my deity if the sword can be cured so Dino can stress about it.
Funny how that works.
And I can't commune with it again today. It's like once a day.
Yeah, commune is a special case where it can't be spammed.
It's all right. I can live one day without an answer getting the sword. It'll be a struggle, but I'll.
So the next time we rest, you want me to wake up and ask my god to see if we can cure the sword.
Preferably,
You're offering.
Preferably, I would like you to use it when we also have a bunch of other questions. That would be great to know. But if commune's on the table and we have other good reasons to use commune, I would also like for you to ask: is there a way to cure the sword?
I have a question for the planar.
You're gonna have to remind me about that then. I'm gonna forget.
Did it blow out the wall to the
Don't
outside?
worry about it. I never forget anything.
Yep, I know.
Did the planar blow the wall out to the outside world? Like, does it know how that happened?
Oh, so yeah, the Iruzi turns around and looks at the hole and just says, I didn't do that.
What
do
you know?
Oh, unfortunately, I don't know. This was already here when I was bound.
Oh my.
Kate nods and
realizing that her sword isn't evil, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the sword for her.
give it back. Yeah. Oh, you're picking up her sword and giving it back to her, so she's not disarmed. Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, and her sword is not evil. It's
so Kate's gonna look at everyone and go, "Well, I'm not going out that fucking hole, so I'm gonna start squeezing around everyone and going, we're gonna keep going forward." And then Kate just like waves at the planar.
Very curious.
And
I'm gonna search the room real quick. There's gotta be a reason why the Planetar was in this specific room.
Kate doesn't like heights, so Kate went far, far away from the hole in the wall.
Or maybe she was just bound here because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I don't I like the reasoning of why the fuck not, but most people don't go through great efforts to do why the fuck not.
I mean, the angel said herself that it'd be delicious if some good people would kill a good being. To cause conflict,
but also to guard this room. So there's gotta be something in this room. As I immediately start scanning the room with my eyeballs.
All right, roll perception.
Use perception.
Fuck! Dream, use your advanced eyeballs for me.
Gotcha.
Advanced owl eyeballs.
Advanced eyeballs.
You should give him guidance.
Right, I should give him guidance. I give you guidance.
I'm on roll.
I believe in you. Oh, there it is.
47.
Hey.
47. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else in here.
Fuck.
Yeah, because why the fuck not?
Yep. To look at the hole or not to look at the hole. Decisions.
I look at the hole.
I look at the hole is. I'm gonna take a quick peek out the hole and see what's there.
Okay. Yeah, you see you can see out and See all of the lower city of Xin-Shalast. You can see some of the other buildings up here at the top of the mountain with you. You feel cold as all hell as the just biting breeze of the thin air up here in the middle of winter catches you.
Am I allowed to pull Dino out from the hole?
I mean, he's not in any immediate danger. He's just standing there looking out.
I am concerned for his safety.
Okay.
No need. I'm immortal. Okay, nothing important out there. All right, come on, light detector.
If you're immortal, then jump out the hole right now. We'll see how immortal you are.
No, don't do it.
After walking down the hall, silently and seeing nothing.
No, I'm gonna pull you back. Can I do I do a strength check or something for that?
Combat maneuver.
Where's combat maneuver?
31.
Ah!
That's not enough. Not enough.
Oh.
I stop right next to Lily. I stick my tongue out in defiance, and I go back. I believe I made my point.
To you too.
All right, team Karozug Annihilators, let's go.
Kate's went looking down the hallway silently, left you all, saw this hallway looked pretty empty, and then continued, and now is at the door waiting for the DM to decide what I can do.
So yeah, before you go, Aruzi says, there is but one condition that I have for providing my help.
What's up?
When we encounter Karzug's apprentice, you will allow me my revenge.
Oh, fucking absolutely.
Okay, listen, do you mind us having a team huddle before we make that decision?
What? I'm not there, so I can't say shit.
Do what you must.
Relation to the revenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna gather everyone here, and then realize Kay's not there.
Should I go grab Kaede?
Well, let's see what Kaede is doing, shall we? So, Kaede, you get to a single door up here.
So the check originally is when I stopped halfway up the hallway to like stealthily continue past where Dino got hit with the fireball.
Okay. Well, yeah, the image of Karzug is gone, so you have nothing to fear as far as that is concerned.
Cool. So now I guess I've gotten to the door and I'm peering through the keyhole if it has one.
Okay. Sure. So look through whatever gap you can find. You see what appears to be roughly a 30-foot square room that is empty.
Kaede just kind of slowly cracks open the door.
Okay.
Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
All right, so you walk in, and immediately to your right, you see two vast double doors, each of the doors being 10 feet in width, as they stand in the southern wall of this completely barren chamber. The face of each of these black stone doors is covered with tens of thousands of tiny runes carved in an eerie, spidery script. The runes seem to writhe and slither about when not under direct observation.
Do I understand any of the runes? Do any of them point out to me as runes that I have seen before, or in any language that's discernible to me?
Yes, actually. The runes are written in Aklo.
Hey! I'm gonna try to discern as much as I can. Starting at, like, I guess the top of the left door and trying to read down to see if it, like, reads like normal left or right and downwards, or if there's any semblance of order to it. And then I'm gonna, like, send Aurelius down the hallway to, like, start whimpering at everyone to be like, come on.
All right, so you begin to read the runes to try to decipher them. After a few seconds, you are whisked away into some sort of extra-dimensional nightmare maze. Make a will saving throw.
Did I understand any of what I read?
You only had one round worth of reading, so very little. Okay, 31. So you disbelieve the immediate phantasmal killer effect within this maze.
Oh my god!
Um,
Okay.
What?
Next, I need you to make an intelligence check. Yikes. Okay, so you fail to escape the maze. So another phantasmal killer is heading towards you. Go ahead and make a will saving throw.
Know where Kaede is, do I?
None of you know where Kaede is.
No, this is Kade's own damn fault.
No, it's your own
Technically,
fucking
yes.
fault. Technically, yes, but Kate got tired of listening to you all bicker and decided to try to advance. And thought people would follow. Kate was wrong.
All right, so once again, you disbelieve the illusion. Make another intelligence check. 14, still not high enough.
Is this considered an enchantment?
Nope. This is a... I don't think this is an enchantment spell. This is...
Illusion, probably.
Nope. Conjuration.
There.
So another will save, please. Meanwhile, what's going on the outside?
Yeah, like, what the f***? It's just...
I
Are
feel
you-
like
are
right
you
about
guys-
now, after all of our conversation, this is when I would call everyone for a team hunt to decide if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
Planetars
Yeah,
offer
you
or not.
guys
I
said
realize
you're
Kade's
having...
not around.
You guys said you're having your powwow here about whether or not to take the angel's help.
Can I dimension door out of this?
No, you cannot.
It's like a situation like where if he says that he wants revenge and he wants to do something his way, and if someone steals the kill from him, he gets all pissy and like he turns into a revenant or whatever.
As far as you know, this is an angel simply asking for vengeance against the person who bound him or her there. All right, so yeah, once again, that's a success.
I was in this scenario, and something happened where the fucking the NPC didn't get what he wanted. It did not turn out very well for us.
Okay, well, I'm not that DM, whoever that is. You don't know what's going to happen.
As soon as I realize that Kade's gone, Dean's just gonna facepalm and then use his tracking skills to find her.
All right.
Do I need to roll another intelligence?
Yeah,
45,
as long as you're passing these saves, you need to roll intelligence checks.
I don't. That's 18.
Nope, still no good.
18. What? Intelligence, what's right?
You're still trapped within the nightmare maze. Another will save. Okay, intelligence roll. Nope. All right. So in the meantime, on the outside of this, what are we discussing here, friends?
Since I realize that Kate's not here, like I'm gonna do like a. All right, so here's the thing. I'm not completely against talking about her. Kate, what do you think? You're the knowledgeable one. I turned to Kate's location. She's not there. Wait. Guys, what happened to Kate?
I think she wandered off somewhere. I wasn't
I
paying
see Aurelius halfway down the hall whining at you guys.
Aurelius, what happened to Kate?
He just bolts down the hall.
Yeah, Aurelius is frantically trying to get you to follow him.
He's Just like,
Dino's right behind Aurelius to find out. Okay, what the fuck happened?
All right,
I'm
so
right behind Dino.
Aurelius leads you this way. Roll again, Kaede. Save and check. Yeah, you guys follow. Lily said that she's right behind. And yeah, you're still in the maze. And yeah, sure enough, you let me move Kaede to the off layer here. So yeah, sure enough, you walk into a room. Like I said, it's completely barren except for the large double doors that are just scribbled from top to bottom, side to side, with all these crazy looking runes in a language that I don't think either of you understand.
I do not.
Yeah, neither of you know Aklo.
can Aurelius pot them being like trying to be like pulling them away from the door though? Like he ran into the room,
If
whispered
that's
at
what,
the door.
yeah,
and
if that's
pulling
what
him
you
out.
think he would do, then
I do. I genuinely do. He saw me going to touch the door and then just bloop. So I think he's smart enough to just be like, the door. That's bad. They
Yeah.
took her, but the door don't. So he's just trying. He's grabbing onto people's clothing and like trying to pull them away. Whether or not they understand what he's trying to do is a whole other thing. They could just think he's freaking out because I'm gone.
yeah.
Question is, would we notice this within our franticness?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't genuinely. That's up to y'all to roleplay.
I feel like if he's animalistic enough, I would understand how he thinks. I'm pretty sure as soon as he starts dragging me away from the door, I would just simply point to the door, and he would get more frantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how I'd roleplay him too.
Yeah,
So,
I can agree with that. Yeah. Roll again.
Fuck us.
All right, Lily, do you have whatchamacallit, tech magic?
Let me go.
Kaede escapes the
Yeah.
maze with that last roll and reappears in place in front of the door.
Kay just starts scrambling backwards out of the room, going, nope, 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 no, 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 no.
Are you?
Literally
I like that.
Wait.
I like that there wasn't even an attempt to like figure out the nature of the door or anything. Just no. Full send, read the runes, get trapped, and then just I want no part of
I was
this.
trying to figure out the nature of the door by reading.
Just like I just picture like you reappear, Lily and Dino are just like, oh, so what's up with the door? And Kate just like, nothing, I gotta go.
Kate's like, no. Kate looks at everyone going, learning is bad. Don't read more things. Reading's bad. Spinning words are bad. Mazes are
You
bad.
okay?
No.
What happened in there?
Things that I considered learning that are pretty fucking dark magic decided to try to kill me.
And from behind, you see Kat, who is just like stepped around Chopper, and she just says, "So you triggered a trap."
Kate just kind of raises a finger up and goes, I didn't think it would be a trap, and I really, in hindsight, don't know why. But it's just the big doors were far enough in. The kind of figured it just was. I don't. It's a trap. Kate just sits down against like the side of the doorway here and just looks at everyone else going, it's an, and then immediately remembers whatever they did read and says that to everyone.
All right, so the only thing you could have picked up from such a short time reading is, let me go to my notes.
With my extra 20, my nat 20 intelligence roll to get out. Maybe I'll learn something on the way out too.
The gist of what you picked up was that the horror dimension of Lang is not far beyond the doors.
The horror dimension. Oh, okay. The horror dimensions of Lang are not far beyond the door, as Kate says as they slump against the wall. And
What's
then
the
they
horror
attack
dimension?
everyone.
Horror.
The horror dimension. Horror.
Like,
Horror.
okay, so immediately what comes to mind is the spiders that basically strong-armed you all into doing their bidding before you went up here.
Oh.
That
That's
this might be what they were talking about.
Alright, that's very nice to know. We're on the right track. Kaede, you mind telling me why you went off ahead in this, pretty much the final place of our adventure, I'm assuming, because, you know, after the Runelord, I'm guessing we won. Mind telling me why you decided it was a good idea to go off by yourself?
To be honest, normally when I do that, you guys just start following. Kind of expected the same, and then I just saw a lot of words, and I've learned a lot recently, and I just kind of got sidetracked by the swirls, and I did send Aurelius back. I thought I fucked up.
Seeing that Kaede is legitimately distressed, you know, he immediately drops his angry facade and just sits by Kaede.
And Kay's just like, I really was dumb. I realized I was dumb, but I really did not expect that.
Hearing this, I'm gonna sit on the other side of Kaede and hold her hand.
Lily, the other side of Kaede is the door.
Scoot over then.
She can kneel in front of me. You both can be kind. It's fine.
Neil's just gonna wrap it, like, try to embrace Kaede, get a hug, and just say, Kaede, do me a favor, and just don't go off on your own again.
I accidentally hit the mic mute on my mic headset. I still don't know where it is yet. Kate just kind of nods and goes, "Yeah, I don't plan on taking that much of a lead. Good news. Don't go through that door. Any of you who don't have strong wills, something will try to kill you and will not give up. And there will be pretty much nothing you can do about it. Our best bet is to dispel or remove that trap." And then I look at everyone else and just go, whoever thinks they're going to be best at that.
I mean, I technically detect magic.
Yeah, I did see you do that.
Cat turns around and says, "Well, we do have someone who's quite good at traps."
I'm sorry, am I needed?
I mean, you were always needed. But,
Oh. Okay.
But yes, detect magic reveals that there is a powerful aura of conjuration magic around the door. One that, as Kaede described fairly accurately, contains what is in effect a maze spell.
it's a maze spell. So I'm going to look at everyone. I don't have anything that can dispel that. I don't.
I have a few dispellings spells, but I want to get as much information as I can before I try anything.
Okay, so how do you guys want to approach the situation?
I guess I'm disarming a trap. I'm sorry, I'm very tired.
Okay.
The door is pretty much a giant booby trap, and we would like to try to figure out a way to disarm it, and we've all tried to. I just tripped it and sent myself to almost death multiple times. Now that it's been tripped once, can I tell if it's still active? Or is it a disabled device?
It doesn't appear to have any indication of whether the trap is rearmed or not. Very important distinction with that roll. Does Ursuline have guidance from something or somewhere?
Yes, I have guidance all the time.
All right. Well, in addition to that roll,
Please let me be sucked into the maze.
roll. This is a magical trap, and normally you'd need like a trap finding feat or something like that to do it. But roll Arcana. We'll see if you can figure it out fast enough to disable the trap. Okay, 22. So you try to, even though I don't think you can read any of this, right? Like you don't know
What is it?
Aklo.
Aklos, no, you can't read it. So you look upon the door and your eyes are just darting back and forth trying to figure out how to approach the situation, and a few seconds pass and you can kind of feel yourself being pulled in.
Yep.
But at the last moment you take your lock picking tools and you're just like, I don't know, let me try this, and you just shove it into the gap in the door, and somehow you disable the trap.
Did I just fucking... What is that guy's name?
MacGyver?
MacGyver?
Yeah, did I just MacGyver this door?
Yes.
Yeah, you honestly did.
Oh my lord.
35 is exactly the DC to disable it, so you have succeeded.
Yeah, with the power of guidance.
Kaede is looking at Ursula in awe again and going, I love you. You are amazing.
You
Thank
pop
you so much.
You pop the doors open, and there are a lot of men beyond those doors. But let me describe the room first. So,
Can I just close the door after seeing that?
Yes. I'm on board with this.
No.
yeah, I'll allow you to. You've already disabled the trap, so yeah, I'll allow you to do that.
I'm just gonna open the door, see the people, and close the door. Like, nope, I'm good.
But I will describe what you see in the brief moments of the door being open. The plain stone walls of this long room are lined by a variety of tables, boxes, crates, and cylinders. Some are made of stone, but others appear to be composed of metal. Strange winding cables protrude from some to connect to others. All of this clutter seems to focus upon a large metal framework constructed at the southern end of the room, where strange currents of energy dance and shimmer within a strange ring of stone. Now and then these currents coalesce into shapes, images startling for their familiarity and yet totally alien. The image revealed is of a massive city of towers and gigantic monuments set in a mountain valley at the foot of a huge peak, Xin-Shalast as it would appear from this high mountain vista. The city beyond the energy curtain is very different, however, in that its towers and buildings are ablaze with light, both magical and mundane, and the great central road and surrounding streets teem with tens of thousands of giants and humanoids of all descriptions. The sounds and even the smells of this strange metropolis waft through the image, an image that is perhaps trying to be an open window.
I close the door and I say, Dino or someone with charisma, you're up.
Give enhanced diplomacy to Kaede.
Kaede just sighs, straightens their clothes, and goes, it's, as long as they're not phantasmal, it's fine. It's fine. Giving themselves a little pep talk and just, opens the door and closes it behind them. Not all the way, like leaving it cracked so everyone could hear and kind of see what I'm doing, and just says, why are you all dawdling around?
You're saying it to them?
Yeah, being like, you're in the most inner sanctum, and I'm catching you guys completely unaware. Do you realize how furious Karzug would be if he found out that you let someone come through these doorways so easily? You're lucky it's me who's come through and not... And then I'm going to say my father's name. Or the Electro Dragon's name, or literally any of the other beings that so have been defending our way here. Just trying to like catch them off guard with being like so like abrupt and gruff, like and matter of fact, like of course I'm supposed to be here. I'm not even concerned, and I'm actually ridiculing you for your lack of defense.
So at this time, one of them is going to take a couple steps forward towards you. And he just says, in Aklo, you're a fool for coming here.
How am I a fool for coming here? You're
Wait,
the
he's-
ones who let the doors stay open. You're the
Does
one
Kaede
whose
know
traps have
Echo?
failed. Yes, I do.
Okay, I was gonna say, why couldn't he come with the door set?
That's why I read the door. That's why Kate approached the door in the beginning.
But you never told me what the door said.
I told everyone the little bit I read before I got sucked into oblivion. I just didn't read a lot. That's all. So Kay's just like looking at them and going, I'm not a fool. I'm literally an errand boy, and a much more powerful one than you. And the only reason I'm here is to test whether or not you could actually hold this chamber as you're instructed to do so, and you've already failed. The door has failed. Do you realize how incompetent you seem and how at risk you put Karzuk's plans?
And that is why you are a fool.
Watch that guy be Karzun.
Who said anything about furthering Karzug's plans?
Kay just looks at him and starts to give his toothy grin and goes, so then whose plans and whose allegiance do you follow?
Our own. And when we succeed, this world will be reduced to rubble.
That don't
Kate-
sound good.
Cave just kind of peers their head to the side and says, so you are not followers of Karzug and you are his enemy?
We are bringing about the return of a different being.
Cthulhu.
You're actually not far off.
I know, that's kind of what I was figuring. Aklo was weird as shit. So the fact of the matter that I'm even speaking with them as their main language is Aklo, Kate's concerned. So Kate's looking at them.
like an octopus.
Yeah, pretty much.
We act on behalf of the great old ones,
Yep.
and we will not have you disturbing our work.
Oh, shit.
So
Kate just
bring,
kind of raises their hand.
so bring your friends. Bring all who you've come with.
Kate looks at them and goes, so we broke the enchantment on your door. What happens if we put our own on the other side and you can't leave? And then just backs out of the room and closes it. And does exactly that.
You don't hear anything further. It doesn't appear to be he doesn't appear to be interested in continuing the conversation.
I'm gonna curse the door so that any being who tries to come through it from the other side has to take a either pretty much are confused. I guess would be the easiest way I could make a curse that you would still find not overpowered.
All right, so anything that comes
Maybe
through the door is confused.
So yeah, so anything that might not remember why it was necessarily coming through, might attack its friends, just hopefully just sowing some chaos as they all march through. And otherwise than that, Kate about faces and looks at everyone and goes,
Oh
that's
wait,
a whole other fucking
wait,
problem.
wait. You can't curse an object.
It's you're right, you're right.
Target creature.
Oh, but it says on a subject.
Okay, if you're trying to be cool and lock the
it's
door,
a
I can help
secret.
you.
Right,
I was
but
trying to- I was trying to
if a spell or something can target an object, it specifically says that it can target an object.
Fine, then Kay just literally imbues both doors on the handles as I was leaving with nodes of blasting.
Okay. All right. So nodes of blasting on the doors.
I look at everyone and go, so, whole other fucking problem.
What's the problem, Kaede?
They're not Karzug allies. They want the old ones to come back, and there's a whole fucking army in there, and they are not in the mood to talk. Doors booby-trapped by me. We need to get the fuck out. We can't handle both of these fronts at the same time. The sooner we get Karzug out of here, the easier we can possibly deal with these. Or you guys, I shrug and say, or we can attempt to fight what I think was at least 20 of them, well equipped in fucking worshippers as the fucking old ones. Kate's just like pulling their hair out. You can see.
From the back, you hear Kat ask, "How big was this room?"
It's Kate just goes like, well, the room I'm in now, I would say like 3 of them long.
And there, you say there's a whole bunch of them in that space.
Yeah, probably like halfway, 2/3 into the room. There's the large body of them. Kate says.
Sounds like a good time to throw some spells at them.
I can agree with that.
I can as
However-
well, Kate just says.
Yeah,
If we-
Kat looks at Dino and is just like, yeah, Dino knows.
Know what it is?
Know what it is?
Alright, Kate.
What
Kate,
it
the
is?
reason why we were talking before is we have a dilemma. And
What's the
we need your
dilemma?
opinion on this. Okay, so the Planetar back there is willing to come with us, but under one condition.
Kate nods, listening.
Condition is that this is roughly what she says, that she wants revenge on whoever put her in to begin with.
Kate just shrugs and goes, "We've done much worse. I don't see the problem in that."
True, but the problem is the same reason why we didn't actually kill her was because she might have been under influence. What if the apprentice of Karzuk is also under influence?
We could just resuscitate them after they die.
I doubt an apprentice of Karzug would be under any influence.
A little bit of a darker glint in Kate's eyes at that point.
I don't know, call it a bad hunch.
Kate just looks and says, "I personally think we could let them fight with us because we could use the help. And if they cause a problem later, we'll put them down again with the knowledge that they can come back if we don't stop it." I also, in my bag, I have that timeless glue, sovereign. Pretty much it makes corpses not decay anymore, and I was wondering if that would technically work as the opposite, like it freezes them in time. They can't decay and they also can't regenerate. I'm not sure. I just know it can't let them decay, so I'm asking, like, rule-wise. But I will be right back.
What was the effect again? I'm sorry. And they're gone. I'm trying to remember.
Sorry, I literally dropped my phone.
That's okay. I was just asking for what effect this was again.
I don't. It's not an effect. It's one of my items. I literally have a salve that I can coat a dead body in.
Oh, that's right.
stops
That's
it from
right.
decaying.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if that could also be used to stop them from regenerating.
But
no,
I don't think that would stop regeneration.
Valid. All right, then Kate shrugs and looks at Dino and says, "I'll do whatever the rest of everyone wants to do, though." And now I'll be right back because I need to put my cable in my headphones so they don't die.
Oh no. Hey Lily, Dream, hey, you got anything to say?
Dream's
Dig
just smoking
with
on
the-
his pipe in the back.
I kind of doubt that any apprentice of Karzug would be under an influence. Never know, I guess, though.
from directly behind you, Viorian. Hi, I was his champion, and I was under the influence.
Okay, you got a point.
Angels couldn't kill him. We could just
But-
revive him.
But she says that even if these creatures are acting on their own, that doesn't make them allies of ours. And if they're saying they're working for great old ones, what's the value in saving the world if it's going to be reduced to nothing anyway?
Hey, I'm back.
I suppose
Okay.
that's a problem for another day.
I
So,
turn to our ally. I'm out with names. So I'm gonna ask her. So you have no problem with agreeing to the Planetar's deal?
I think we do what we must to get rid of Karzug.
We deal with the repercussions of our actions later when we're still alive.
Alright, so how about we go recruit that Planetar and then come back and murder whatever the fuck those things are in that room?
He just kind of,
And by murder, I mean slaughter.
Kay just kind of nods their head looking at Dino and goes, I feel like a few of us should stay here and guard the door and make sure they just don't come marching at us. And a few of us go get the planar. And then Kate pulls out their hammer and goes, fuck this door.
I mean, I'll
Chopper,
go get the.
Do you mind helping Cade?
I'll go get the Planetar. If anyone else
Yeah.
wants to come with.
Kate pats
I'll
Lily
go
on the
down
back
to
and
go-
goes
to
like,
go recruit the Planetar as well.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Kate's gonna stay at the door, outside of the main doors, the small door. And standing guard with the hammer out, ready to smash anyone right back into the node of blasting on the other door.
Okay. The Planetar had been slowly following you all, sort of just waiting for an answer. It's currently over by where Dream is. So any of you who wanted to go back and look for her do not have to go very far.
It's Dino and Lily. They said they wanted to go back to tell the planner of our plan and agree to terms.
So, yeah, when you get there, Iruzi looks at Dino and whoever else is approaching and just says, so what say you all?
Alright, Aruzi, we agree to your terms. However, we got a problem.
Oh?
We gotta defeat some monsters.
Not just any monster. We're talking about land creatures, which basically nightmare fuel that wanted to bring back some kind of giant squid. So we voted that they need to die.
And about how many are there?
20-ish.
It could be more, it could be less. We don't know.
Well, such a battle is likely to make a lot of noise. Should you attract any other enemies, I will stand guard.
Alright, I appreciate you. Alright, good luck.
You as well.
Let's go back to Cade. Alright, Cade, new plan.
Cade looks at everyone and goes, well, like, how do we trap the doors? We definitely want to not be the first ones through. So, Kat's plan of maybe, like, maybe going off with one of her spells might be the way to go. Maybe make them rush out towards the door to escape the damage and then get blown up by it.
Cat offers to hold the spell in ambush as well, as she can do that from a safe distance.
I ask for her assistance then.
She's gonna stand right about there, and she's gonna ready a chain lightning.
I'm also going to prepare a spell, I think. But I need to check something real quick. Because I always forget the range of this bad boy.
I'm guessing Fire Snake?
Eh.
No?
Let me see here. 100
Fire.
feet plus 10, yes. I'm thinking Wall of Lava.
Okay, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Can you have me if we do fight the little gremlins inside?
I'm gonna prepare Wall of Lava.
Okay. So
Once the opportunity arises.
All right. What do you want to do, Urslan?
Ghoul army.
Ghoul army. Okay.
And then have them be little ghouls and fight for us. Oh, fuck. Alright. I have to go to bed because I'm, like, tired.
Alright.
I guess, if you do what you normally do, just, like, send, like, a brief recap or, like, an whatever. Not a recap, but I guess an end cap at the end.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah.
Alright. Good night, guys.
Good night. Okay. Any other preparations? Going once.
I guess I'll heal up Deerface a little bit more.
All right. So however you want to do that. And then what's your plan? Are you gonna stay back and guard against anything that's attracted to the sounds of what's gonna happen, or are you gonna go in with all right? You're gonna stay with the Ruzi. All right. Viorian is also gonna go to the front, and she's going to look towards Kaede and Urslan and kind of give a nod like we're doing this. And wow, all right, nice. 38 points of healing. She's gonna turn to Kat and kind of look for like a thumbs up, and when she gets it, she is going to Lily, where do you want to be?
Huh? What? Oh, I don't know.
Well, do you want to be with the group going in to assault these guys, or do you want to be with the group that's staying back to protect in case anything is attracted to this area from the noise?
You see, I am a healer, so I am very torn.
That doesn't help me. I need.
I know.
I need.
Come on, Lily, join us in the Great War.
Okay, I'll join the Great War and heal y'all, because it looks like there's not a lot of you.
the Great War that will soon be conscripting lots of people into the Skeleton War.
Oh dear.
So.
If a Centurion is coming with us, we have to bring every single skeleton. Vontreville's chopper is strong, so I'm pretty sure he can manage.
Viorian just says, "All right, all together," and she starts to push on the door with Kaede and Urslan. Door opens as it has already been opened once before. And with that, the ambush is on as Kat sends her chain lightning spell into their ranks. And I have a whole shitload of saves to roll. Make sure that was the correct number real fast.
Tim, is there like any any objects surrounding the Lang boys, so where I couldn't cast my Wall of Lava right next to them?
So yeah, like I said, the walls, at least like several feet in are lined with, tables, crates, all sorts of equipment, like kind of, shrinking the available space of the room ever so slightly. All right, so Cat's chain lightning goes off. Out of the 18 of these boys, I have 5 successes on the save, with 4 of those successes being natural 20s, which means 13 failures. So let's resolve some damage here. To those who succeeded, they will be taking... Oh, they resist electricity. That's unfortunate for Cat. Okay, so... Alright, that's all the successes. Now the failures. So 37 points of damage to all of the ones who failed. And a whole lot less than that to those who succeeded.
Sorry for any wind sounds. I was putting my fan in my window.
No, you're good. I have a fan going too. I'm just surprised that it hasn't come through at all.
I picked it up, forgot I didn't mute myself, and directed the fan straight in the mic, and I was like, that might not sound fun. I was like, oops.
All right. So what other surprise attacks are going off here?
Well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what I could do, considering I did so much already. If you would let me do a surprise attack that I could do, then I'm down for it. But I did
I'll let you.
2 nodes of blasting, and then.
Well, that was a while ago. That was before you guys discussed the plan.
That is true. That is true. You were right.
Yeah.
So when I came in there and was yelling at them, could I consider that they were all living?
They are all living, yes. They're all clearly outsiders, extraplanar creatures, but they are living, yeah.
So could I, since I had a spell ready,
Mhm.
could I charge into and sneak into right behind him and then put off the spell I had?
Yeah, you can run in and do that. Cat's chain lightning targeted a guy in the middle, so
cool. So
you can kind of slip in during the chaos of all of that.
That was my thought. Where did the rulers go? There it is. I'm just dumb. Cool. Kate's just gonna slip right in. Oh. Because I can do a full round run, because I already had the spell readied. And I'm gonna go boop, and then go poof, staring directly at the one right in front of me, because I can.
Alright, so all of them are within 30 feet of you. So
Yep.
you...
I'm gonna cast it. Actually, no, I'm not doing it against a single person, therefore I won't do it that way.
Okay, so out of 18 boys, only 2 make this save. Back right corner here. And this guy.
This guy?
Is that the room to the
This one?
army?
2 rows forward from the one that made it. So this one and this one.
Oh, cool. The one I've just made little crosses through.
Yeah. So the rest of them are stunned for 1 round.
Okay. Sorry for the sneezing. Didn't expect that.
Salute. You're good. So yeah, I believe Dino had something as well.
Yeah, I had wall of lava, but I'm realizing that the all the circles and squares on the map, I probably can't place my wall of lava on them.
Hmm.
Fill in between the empty spaces.
There was also Ursulin's ghoul army.
Because they're only 1 inch thick.
Fair.
So can I like have it go in between the boxes out of curiosity or nah?
Yeah, you could. I mean, let me see. Let me look at the spell again. So
Fuck, that hurt. Sorry.
Happen.
yeah, you're able to shape the wall of lava however you like, as long as all the pieces of it connect to one another.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, so they gotta connect. Good to know. Good to know.
I just see it flowing over the tops of the boxes, filling in the cracks, doing a thin line over the top of a box, stuff like that. That's how I envision it. Doesn't mean it's right.
So with Ursulin's
Oh.
spell, 2 ghouls and a ghast appear,
Take it.
and she commands them to charge, and they do. Surrounding this first dude right here.
Alright, I just counted and I can make my wall just big enough to where it completely encompasses the main group. So the wall of lava is like 5 feet tall, but it completely surrounds them on like
Okay.
this.
You said?
Alright, so the wall of lava.
So they have literally no retreat.
Nope. Running isn't an option.
Nope, and they are also cut off from the portal behind them, or what looks to be a portal. It's not technically a portal, not yet at least.
It's the start.
So let's see here.
It worked quite well.
All right, so for now, yes. So for now, the wall of lava has been created. Anything after that is going to come on subsequent turns.
Fair enough.
One of the ghouls manages to hit the first guy for 7 points of damage. The guy has to make a save against paralysis and natural 20. So with that being all of the actions, let's roll initiative. And man, is this ever going to be interesting? With this many dudes.
This is gonna take a while.
Not as long as you might think.
Pretty good. That went very, very well for us in the beginning.
Very cool.
Ooh, and that 20. Nice.
Oh. Kate, I have a plan. I need I'm going to summon something that's going to trample these guys, but I need you to not be in its way, which is easier said than done, to be fair.
Kaede just kind of waves and goes, I should be able to move. They're all literally, like, without actually making contact, kind of like mimics knocking on one of their skulls, being like, they're pretty stunned right now.
Excellent. I just want to give you a heads up. Don't want to be an asshole. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Valid.
Yeet!
All right.
You know what? It's probably a good thing that Kade's gonna go before me. I'm happy with this.
All right. Am I missing anyone? I don't see Kate on here. Kate,
Yes.
initiative, please.
Oh, it didn't go off. I wasn't selecting. Oh, I'm on the paint pen. I was having issues. I'm gonna select my token actually for real. Well, regardless, I'm 10. Select a token or not, it's 10.
Okay. So, I know it's a lot of guys, but this first round should go by pretty quickly since nearly all of them are stunned. But for starters, Lily actually goes first.
Hello.
Hey,
How the butter?
send it. Let's go.
What do I even do on the first turn? I don't know.
Honestly, it doesn't happen often. I feel that. Pretty much, I would say if you feel like we need some buffs, send it. If you think you can do something that can do like a chain reaction through them and knock a bunch of them, cool. They are all stunned right now, so any buffing or movement abilities would be in your best interest. This is me out of character since you said you'd never really gone first before, and if I've overstepped in metagame, I'm sorry, DM.
You're fine.
I got something I want to use. Here it is. There you go.
First glory, okay. So that goes to everyone.
Too much ice in my drink.
Everyone but Dream and Kaede. Yeah.
Blades of Glory. Different movie.
Yeah. Every other person.
As in me. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
It's something.
Especially with fear effects and Aqua. That considering they summoned the old ones, I think that was a smart move.
All right. Any movement or otherwise?
Nope.
Okay. This is one of the stunned ones. All right, so Ursulin's turn. She's going to take out her launcher. The old prototype launcher. It's going to move her speed. To about there. And she's going to fire the launcher in such a way that Kaede will not be affected. She's going to shoot it into the back line. Oh, natural 1. Alright, so it misfires and then she has to clear it. In the meantime, the ghouls will continue their assault. One of them hits again. Also get a hit. Both of those saves are good against the paralysis. right, this one is not stunned. It, however, realizes that it is trapped by the wall of lava. And it cannot move. So instead, it is going to cast a spell affecting all of you back here, or trying to at least. And as it turns out, only Chomper is potentially affected by this, as it does not have much of a hit dice limit here on this spell, but Chomper has to make a will saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Yes, +4 to will.
It's not enchantment.
24.
It's illusion. 24 is good enough, as Chomper is not affected by the hypnotic pattern that was sent his way. All right, let's see. Stunned. Stunned. All right, Dream's turn. So, Dream, are you and all the boys continuing to just hold position, waiting for anything, or do you want to send one of them in, or what do you want to do?
I'll send Electro Boy to them.
All right. So Electro Boy makes his way. I mean, he's gonna have a hell of a time trying to get through that door. He's probably just gonna have to wait, but he gets to the door and sees that he's gonna have to squeeze in once other people move. But you and Deerface holding?
Yeah, for now.
Cool. Stunned. Cat's turn. See what Cat has at her disposal. Sorry, not sorry, Kim. I'm using your spells. Knowing that her Chain Lightning was not as effective, she is going to take a small bead and throw it into the room at roughly the same location. She tries to she throws it a bit further back this time, knowing that there is a high chance that Kaede will get caught if it's not thrown far enough. And she makes it blow up immediately. So this is going to be all along the back row is where it lands. So just the back 4 rows, actually 20 feet away. Back 5 rows are all going to be making saves against this. Where are you? There you are. Alright, so we have a total of 1 success in this chaos. So let's see. That one guy takes half damage, 29 points, and the rest of them take 58.
God damn.
So yeah, a few of them are left in a really bad way. As Kat has just AoE shredded most of them. That's gonna end her turn. This guy is stunned, and it is Dino's turn. Actually, this dude should be going first, but he's... Oh no, this one is not stunned. But he is also trapped by the wall of lava. So he is going to have to try and cast a spell. He is... He's going to cast... He's going to cast Plane Shift and get himself out of there.
Huh.
Did not see that coming.
As he does, and as he disappears, the device that is up against the wall here flashes with light and emits a pretty high-pitched sound, kind of like a whining sound. Once the sound dissipates, Kaede, you can see that the image that was in the portal before seems to be a bit distorted. As the textures of the buildings in this kind of mirror image of Xin-Shalast appear to warp a little bit, as do the creatures that you can see through this window of sorts. Yeah, the image seems a bit less coherent and whole than it was previously. And now it's Dino's turn.
Alright, Tim. Not gonna lie. I'm confused on wall of fire. Not wall of fire, wall of lava, because there's a lot of shit going on.
Yes.
On I just realized that it does damage on both sides when it first spawns, so that's a thing. But how much damage is iffy.
Okay, let me read the spell text again so I can try to help you here. Because that... Oh, you know what?
When it radiates damage, it does it like wall of fire, which is 2d6 of fire damage plus 1 point of fire damage per caster level. So 2d6 plus 17 to all creatures, and that's just what it does naturally.
Okay, so let's see here.
Wait a minute. That's if a creature passes through the wall. God damn it. It's 2d4 to creatures within 10 feet.
Well, no, if a creature tries to pass through the wall, it's like 20d6. It's like it's some ridiculous amount of damage.
That's how they try. That's if they pass through the wall. The wall of lava. I know it sounds weird because.
Let's see. Each time a weapon strikes a wall, it takes 2d6. Okay, the wall takes 2d6.
Is that if the person is within
moves through
10
burrow
feet
speed
of a wall, it's 1d4 fire damage.
Wall of lava also radiates heat as if it were a wall of fire. All right, so that will help me. Okay, so yes, it deals 2d6 plus 17 to all creatures within 10 feet when it appears. So go ahead and roll that damage. And then roll it a second time because it happens again at the start of your turn.
Sure, it's 2d6 because my thing it says it's 1d4 if it's within 10 feet. Wait, 2d4 if it's
2d4 within 10
10
feet.
and then 1d4
And
if they're farther than that, but all of them are that close.
yeah, so it's 2d4 to all creatures. So yeah, 2d4 to everybody except for this one because he's outside of 10 feet, just barely. And yeah, the 2d6 plus whatever, that's irrelevant because that's for passing through a wall of fire, and wall of lava is a different damage roll for that. So 5 points of damage to all those creatures when it appears. I'll use the 3 for the one that stepped forward. And now roll it again because it happens again at the start of your turn.
2d4 again?
Yep, 2d4 again.
Nice.
Okay. So, let's see, I gotta take an additional 5 away from the ones that I already adjusted. Hello, that's not the right number. Okay. So now 10 from all the others. So actually, let's see. 3 of them go down, succumbing to their injuries. So 3 more bright flashes coming from this window, as well as 3 more emanations of very high-pitched noise. And at this time, being someone who can hear both sides of what's happening here, I would like Dream to make a perception check, and I'll also make one for Iruzi. While I'm waiting, Dino, you can go ahead with your turn. I just
All right. I also learned how one of the other things work.
Oof,
that the
54.
wall is going to oh, jealous. Anyway, so which one of the stun? I'm gonna roll for wall of fire because I'm not moving, so I'm just use my move action to make it damage one of the other boys that's stunned. I'm gonna do that.
So you're making it erupt?
Like one part of the wall erupts. Like one of the 5-foot squares just disappear, but it erupts, so it deals damage to one target.
So yeah, when you use the erupt feature, oh god, I keep losing my place here. I remember reading something that like it's more than just one 5-foot square that disappears. Let's see here. Yeah, as a move action, you can direct the wall of lava to erupt. This causes a plume of lava to fire at any target within 60 feet of either side of the wall, but reduces the wall's overall size by 1d4 5-foot sections.
Damn.
And you must make a ranged touch attack to hit the target. So, which one are you targeting? That'll tell me which parts of the wall.
Let's target. What was that?
That'll tell me which parts of the wall to remove potentially, depending on the roll.
In that case, I want to remove the bottom part. So let's target one of the boys in the back.
Okay.
Let's target this one. He looks like a bitch.
Back middle.
Back middle.
All right. So we're gonna make a ranged touch attack. So you can just hit your ranged roll button.
But Wall Lava has his own little roll for it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What am I saying? 29. Okay. So that hits. Eruption damage is 44. There is no save against this, I believe.
Just damage.
Yeah, I don't see anything about a save here.
Aye.
So yeah, 44 points of damage. Roll 1d4 as well to determine how many sections are lost.
I'm okay with this actually.
3. Okay, so let's see here.
3.
There's got to be. Huh. That's unfortunate. I wish there was like an eraser button, like you would have on like a Photoshop or a GIMP or something like that. All right, so here's what we'll.
My wall's so simple that
Here's what we'll do.
Just redo it real quick.
Here's what we'll do. Let me zoom in a bit. So we'll say anything marked in orange is gone from the wall of fire.
Very nice. All right, Tim. It's time for some evil thoughts. And by evil, I mean totally justified.
So yeah, that was only your move action. So proceed with the rest of your turn.
Remember where the Brachiosaurus is at. Okay, Brachiosaurus is 7, so I'm gonna use a 7th level slot. Summon 1d.
Oh, I fucked up.
If it's the same level as the spell, then it's 1, I believe, or 2, because of your thing.
What about making small boys?
Oh, you're making them smaller. Okay, so then yes, you can roll. It's 1d3 plus 1, I think it would be. You get the +1 from your feet.
Yeah.
I deleted my token from the map and everything's black.
Okay, well, let me fix that. You were here.
Hey, I'm back!
Get you back into the initiative order, which is kind of important because your turn is next.
I know, so I was like, I fucked up.
3 of them.
Alright, so yeah, 3 small Brachiosaurus.
Their size is quite convenient, Tim, because they are now huge sized. And look at that! There's now a portion of the wall to where they can just step in now. And lastly, I'm gonna make it go.
That's 2. Where's the other one?
This one's right here.
Right, yeah, I see 1, 2. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Here's the third one.
Gotcha.
This boy's gonna be right here.
Alright, feel free to
And
reposition.
that one's gonna be right there.
Alright, so right on top of them.
I gotta remember, how much range do the boys have?
Should be 15 feet,
15
same as their
Alright.
size.
Right. Yeah, that's a perfect spot. So now, Tim, Jasmine, let's make him go right there. It's trampling time.
Okay.
So this one can get to here without harming Kaede. So this entire line of boys is gonna take damage.
Alright.
And if my memory's correct, all of them are stunned. So good luck getting out of the way.
Yes, all of the ones that are currently present are stunned until the end of Kate's turn, so yeah, they're still stunned.
Yes. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boys that are gonna take 2d6. No, wait. Maybe 1d6 because they're a little bit smaller.
Let me look at the stat block. Trample. So trample has to make a combat maneuver check.
Really? I thought like they would just go through people and then they have to make a save.
No, it functions the same as an overrun. So actually, wait, let me scroll up because it doesn't tell me exactly how overrun works in the trample entry, and why is it not listed on the same thing here? Oh, I get it. It's just a monster ability page. Hold on. All right, overrun. As a standard action taken during your move as part of a charge, you can attempt to overrun your target moving through its square. You can only overrun an opponent who is no more than one size category larger than you. If you do not have improved overrun, initiating one provokes an attack opportunity. Yeah, if your target does not avoid you, you make a combat maneuver check as normal.
Alright.
If you succeed by 5 or more, the target is knocked prone as well.
Okay, is that the same as it would for that?
It's the same as making like a grapple check for it or whatever. Yeah, it's just the CMB.
Wait, never mind. Alright. Yeet.
Yeah, 30 is good enough. So you trample all of them. Roll the damage.
Yes. So it's one. Yeah, I'm guessing it's 1d6 because the boy is one size smaller. So yeet.
It'd be 1d8, I believe, then, if it's only going down by one size.
Cool, I'll take it. 8.
Yes.
I'll take it.
21. Okay. So
21 damage.
21. Can you do something for me? So you have, let's see. Right? I knew somebody would get that.
That was good.
All right, so let's see here. 21 points of damage to. All right, so that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead, squished boys.
Next, this
There's
one's gonna
8
just
total?
going to
More flashes
square
of
up.
light, more really loud whining noises. Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll get to what Dream's perception check reveals as soon as we're done with this turn, because it is kind of important information.
All right, so this one is going to use his supreme cleave.
Right, which means he has to
So-
hit first, and then he can attack others. Right.
Attacking this one. That's a ruler. Attacking that one.
This one. Okay. I also have to roll attacks of opportunity for. Overrun maneuver. 40 hits.
Yes, now he's gonna hit this one, and it's just gonna go from left to right.
Okay. Yep. Hits all of them.
Yes. Lastly is this boy. He's also gonna do a supreme cleave. So he can get all of the guys right next to him. I'll just roll 5 times.
So one down. It's this first 40 here, right? That's the first one of the 5. Okay. All of them are hits.
Go.
So let's see here. Okay, another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites dust.
Bam, bam, bam.
24 points of damage. 27. 24. Okay.
And then lastly,
Try-
Chopper's gonna just like the only dude's gonna that he can reach.
Chopper just out for a leisurely stroll. It's like, oh, I gotta eat somebody again? Alright.
Yeah, these creatures are beneath him, so it's kind of a casual thing. Die.
Quite literally, yes. Okay, so single chomp, that is a hit for 53 points of damage.
Yes.
Grab attempt.
Grab attempt.
Uh, 30 succeeds.
Go. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. points for the boys here. This middle one is whatever it rolled minus the attack of opportunity damage, which is 40 points. And then I actually need a series of saves. Fortitude saves, 6 of them. All those opportunity attacks hit. So 6 for the Brachiosaurus.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. What?
6 fortitude saves for the Brachiosaurus because it got hit by opportunity attacks on its overrun.
They were stunned.
Oh my god, you're right. Never mind. So none of that happened. You're right. You're right. It's not
Also,
Cade's.
there's no way. Yeah, these guys. Wait.
Not Cade's turn yet.
They do. Yeah, they have greater overrun though.
Improved overrun is what they need.
Oh.
So wait, greater
I'm sorry,
overrun.
Oh
yeah, improved is a prereq. So yeah, no. So they wouldn't be subject anyway.
I was literally about to bring that up. Is that, you know what? My turn's taking long enough as is.
No. I appreciate it. It's a good catch. Thank you. All right. So yeah. So with Dream's perception roll of 50 billion, Dream, you hear several creatures mobilizing through the walls. Let's see. You're probably facing this way if you're defending. So to your right. You hear footfalls and lots of like rushed movement coming from beyond the walls to your right. Several creatures appear to be mobilizing.
Oh shit.
In response to what's happening with your friends. You don't see anything yet. You don't hear any like doors being opened or slammed just yet. But it appears to be an all hands on deck situation.
I'm gonna tell Babu to fly over and tell them.
Okay. All right, so Babu will start making his way over there. He'll get there on your turn. For now, it is Cade's turn. There are 6 guys left by my count. Yeah.
Do I see any of that stuff going on in front of me since I've now approached a lot closer than my initial glance?
What specifically?
The crackling and the stuff, or is that not here?
Oh, so yeah, that's plainly visible to anybody. Even the people in the back of the room can see it. It's like a really like bright flash of light, like almost like one of those videos that would have like a seizure warning on it, like something like that. Like.
So I'm gonna change. Oh, it's 10 minutes. Never mind. Fuck. I'm going to... I had a whole plan, and then you put allies all around me, and again, my plan went...
It's okay, you have a hammer, and you can crack some skulls. I don't know, just...
I know, I'm about to... It's just my brain just went from, oh, this is a cool idea, to,
Yeah, the mood. This whole campaign, that's the mood.
So, I am... going to... I can't do anything to stop the portal, I know that, right?
You don't know that, actually. But now with only a third of the guys left, yeah, there's like severe warping and distortion in the images. Some of the creatures that you could have spotted through this window, the giants and other types of humanoids.
Oh, so the more we've killed them, the less stable the path has become, is what we're seeing.
Yes, the image in the window becomes more and more unstable and distorted and more nightmarish as some of these creatures begin to almost morph into some of these denizens of Lang, or perhaps even, these like night terror type of images that you would have seen while trapped in the maze.
Okay, so then I have a question for you.
I may or may not have an answer.
Can I, as an asshole move, grab the one next to me who's stunned by his helmet and just use my full body weight to smash him into his ally while casting Noted Blasting on his helmet, so when they collide, they go boom?
I'll allow it. That's fucking sick. I'll definitely allow it. All right.
Yeah, so because they're stunned till the end of my turn. So
yeah, he can't stop you. Yeah. Yeah. Roll the spell. Okay, so
staring at the one I grabbed his face.
Okay.
And cast the Note of Blasting on.
Okay, so Jesus Christ. All right. So let's see here. Will save, halves the damage, and negates the stagger.
And I'm going to focus that spell so it casts a spell slot higher. And does this.
Okay, I don't think anything varies from casting. Well, the DC gets increased by 1. That's it. But
2.
Okay, so yeah, you cast it with a. It doesn't say this. Oh, 3. So you can use a 4th level slot to cast this, and the DC goes up by 2.
That's fine. That means I still have a...
Will saves, both for the guy that you are applying this to and the unfortunate sap that's going to get caught in the blast. Natural 2 and natural 1.
Yes, let's go!
Both of them are killed by the blast.
Kaede's fangs completely are extended, and you can just see them relishing in the battle and just literally looking at the viscera around them, shaking it off their arms and looking back at Dino and going, "More portal slaying! Let's go!"
Yeah.
And I end my turn.
2 more bright flashes of light and loud, high-pitched noises. And now this guy here, who is no longer stunned, is going to make a full round of attacks, bite and 2 claws against Kaede. 30, 31, 30, all misses. Top of the round, Lily's turn.
Hi again.
Hello. Lily cast Burst of Glory and everyone died. That's the version we're going with here.
Yes. Definitely.
Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle. It was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Yes!
Here, everyone, have some wisdom.
That's Owl's wisdom? Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
That's fair. It's fair. Alright, so...
Why did I...
With that, the 2... Well, not the 2. This one right here. He's going to full attack the Brachiosaurus right there. The first attack with the bite is a critical. The claws also hit. That is a total of 27 points of damage. Okay, now I need a fortitude save for the Brachiosaurus. For real this time. Shouldn't be any problem for it, but...
Oh, the Owl's wisdom. I appreciate that right now.
I'll make the save to keep things moving. Alright, it's fine. So, this, the Brachiosaurus is dexterity drained, but only by 1, because it made the save.
Why you appreciate it.
Ursulin's turn. She's going to move a bit this way, and she's going to blast the hell out of the guy in front of her. 19 points of damage is exactly enough, and this guy drops. Another bright flash of light, loud noises, the whole spiel. Next one's turn, it just same thing. Just in desperation is going to try and just attack the Brachiosaurus for all it's worth. Why isn't this character sheet appearing? Oh, whoops. I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Okay. So, yeah, once again, just a little bit of dexterity drain. Not that big of a deal. It takes 22 points of damage. All right, so, Jareem, at this point, Babu arrives on the scene. He can't really communicate with the others, as he only can communicate with you. However, Babu does make a big song and dance of the fact that there are other threats approaching from the direction of where the guard is set up. So he makes it perfectly clear that this could become a battle on two fronts if you guys don't hurry up.
Fun.
Did you want to do anything else with your turn, Jareem?
I feel like I should regroup with everyone. But I don't want us to get flanked either.
Are you saying this out loud, just out of curiosity?
I think so. I hope so.
Well, if you are, then Iruzi will, without turning around, will just say, "Go, I will hold the line."
Alright.
And Electro Boy somehow finds a way to squeeze into the back of the room here.
And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. On Kat's turn, she is... Let's see, I gotta measure here. Move. Well, she can't get through the wall of people there. So she is going to Chain Lightning again. There's only 3 left, right? Yep. Okay, so she casts Chain Lightning, knowing that a bunch of them are really weakened. Okay. This spell will pop 2 more of them and severely injure the third. Now, potentially leaving the honor of murder to Dino once again.
Alright. Alright, Brachiosaurus boys. This one just simply gonna move here. It's gonna move there. And fuck him up.
That hits for sure.
Yes. Die.
It's still alive for the moment.
Damn it. How about now?
Yeah, now it's not.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So, as the last one falls, let's the window here at the back of the room. Begins to overload. You watch as the energies within this window seem to disperse from the conduits that are connecting it. However, a horrific creature emerges.
Oh.
You watch as a much larger, well, I say much larger, but it's compared to, you guys remember right before you fought Mokmurian, those sort of like weird alien hounds that you fought and then Dream animated one?
Yes.
It's a much larger version of that only vaguely resembles that creature in appearance. This is a creature that is about 14 feet long. That, like I said, it's only vaguely shaped like a hound. Its feet end in large, razor-sharp talons, and the enormous maw that it possesses is set under a pair of bulging black eyes. The maw itself is filled with not only teeth that are strangely transparent, but also a long, bladed tongue that who knows what that thing can do.
Terrifying.
It comes through the portal, or what I mean, the portal itself, like the shape and seeming like the integrity of it is intact, but for now the device no longer functions. It is going to emerge, and it immediately looks like it is being negatively affected by something. I gotta check on the damage roll here. Ah, yes, here we go. So, you all feel a pulse of energy go over the room, and really it seems as though it travels past all of you throughout the entire pinnacle itself. You all, thanks to your Sahedron rings that you carry and wear, are immune to this effect. This is the sort of occluding field that surrounds the pinnacle that you guys really needed to get the rings to deal with it before you can come up here. This creature that emerged through the portal has no such protection, and so it is subject to the damaging effect of it. Half damage because it made the save.
That's clutch.
Suffers 11 points of damage. Dream, in your area once again, you continue to hear the sounds of more potential foes readying themselves to come after you guys for being here in the Pinnacle in the first place. The sounds of combat have certainly raised the alarm here. Here, let me move. Yeah, you got it. All right, cool. So, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Kaede looks at everyone and says, well, we can't fight two fronts with just brute force. I'd say we act as agents of Karzu trying to defend this entrance unless the enemies flanking us seem otherwise.
Sorry, all I understood was we can't fight both fronts with brute force. And I didn't hear anything after that.
Pretty much Kaede was trying to say, like, we might be better off using our wits in the sense of trying to become the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and obviously these people were trying to summon the old one, and this is obviously something coming through that portal. So if anything's coming to flank us from behind, Kate's quickly saying, like, we should possibly try to trick them into being our ally, like we're Karzoog agents as well. Why the fuck did you all let this happen over here? We've been trying to stem the tide of this major deception from Karzoog, or fight to defend him, as opposed to, and have them go in and fight the thing and then close the doors behind them. And then if they try to open the doors will go nodes of blasting, because the node of blasting is on the inside handles.
So, sorry, I'm small brain right now. So all I can gather is keep fighting that thing and deal with them once they show up.
Yes, and act like friends to them when they show up to see if they'll just fight that thing alongside of us and assume we're also Karzoog agents. Hoping that they are also Karzoog agents themselves and not Aklo agents like I just encountered in the first place, Kaede says exasperatedly from between all of your dinos. Although is very happy that they're between all three of those dinos from that giant tentacle. I'm in danger.
Alright.
And also Jareem has just arrived on the scene to, I would imagine, inform everybody of what he hears in greater detail than what Babu could provide. Right? I just didn't want to steal your role-playing opportunity. I just, figured.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, we got guys coming.
All right. So, we're gonna end here. We're gonna end here for tonight. But sorry, go ahead.
No, Kaede kind of shrugs and goes, "Well, that plan's coming into effect pretty quickly."
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna end here for tonight. It's already, it's too late to start another combat. So we'll keep the same initiative order just because this thing from the portal came out right as you guys had just finished off the last dude, and I'll just insert everything in once we're back next week. So this was not the path I expected you guys would take tonight, but I'm glad you did. You have neutralized the Lang device, and for better or worse, you have completed the task that the Lang spiders thrust upon you. And this development will be important later. So this is an interesting turn of events tonight. So yeah, next week, join us as our heroes try to navigate this new threat, as well as potentially finding themselves surrounded and forced to talk their way out of it. I don't know. We'll find out. Have a good night. I hope that everyone enjoyed the one nice day we've gotten all summer so far, where it's not just hot as balls.
Roasting.
Yeah, it was beautiful here today. It was like in the 70s. We was outside just smoking hookah for like 2 hours. It was fantastic. Loved it.
I'm jealous.
Great day.
Oh, yeah.
Great day for me and Fiona. It was fantastic.
It was a great day
like
here
a
in
good
New York
hookah.
as well.
Very nice.
I don't get that weather in the summer.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You get 6th layer of hell in the summer.
It's better than 6 layers of hell in the winter. Regret nothing.
I hiccup at everything.
Yeah.
Hey, those 6 layers of winter hell is short compared to summer, okay?
Well,
Honestly, fair.
yeah, down there it is for you guys, but anyway.
I'm saying I'd rather deal with the heat than winter. Moving on.
We're looking forward to seeing everyone back here next Sunday while we continue the final push towards Karzug. As I was saying, have a good night. We'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.